Tonight is our opportunity to PTG. We've talked about it. It's our acronym now. Tonight we need to protect the Garden. We have 0 wins at home in this series. As a matter of fact, we only have 1 win in this series, and it came obviously at Indiana. And so you cannot get eliminated in the conference finals, a place you have not been as a franchise in 26 years, without at least once protecting the damn Garden. The fans, more than anybody else, more than any player on that goddamn team, more than the coach, more than the front office, the fan base deserves to celebrate a win on the Garden floor in the conference finals. And so tonight, not for the Knicks, not for Tom Thibodeau, not for Leon Rose, not for the front office, not for anybody else, but the fans, these goddamn players better show up tonight. I don't want to see a repeat of what we saw in Game 4, because Lord knows that was a disappointment of a night. And so tonight, the goal will be to win quarter 1, and then win quarter 2, win quarter 3, win quarter 4, and at the end of those 4 quarters, look up at the scoreboard and realize that you've won the game. And then do it all over in Game 6 and do it all over in Game 7. You're not eliminated until you're eliminated. And so as of right now, the New York Knicks are fighting for an opportunity to get to the NBA Finals. We will worry about the NBA Finals when we get there. But until then, you need to focus on a play-by-play, quarter-by-quarter situation. And it's going to have to start. It should have started in Game 1, but it's going to have to start because clearly they haven't been doing it here tonight in Game 5, quarter 1. They better come out with the right mentality, or I'm going to lose it on them, because at this point, at all these points, but specifically at this point, now it's an elimination game, and it is do or die. You either win and live to fight another day, or you lose and you go home. So y'all better show up. Y'all better go all out. I want to see everybody leaving it out on the court. I don't want to see missed rotations where guys go, oh, man, he got open from 3. You better fly out there. I don't care if there's a 0.1% chance that you even disrupt the person's jump shot. You better make the attempt to fly out there. I don't want to see anybody playing out there with a head down low. I don't care if you're down by 30. Here tonight is your opportunity. Leave it all out there. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. And the Knicks win the tip. And they better deliver a victory here tonight. Justice's dad, what's up, Justice's dad? AP, Murray, Knicks fan. Alyssa Lester, Nick Yak, Big Rud, Kiana Bryan, appreciate y'all. Ernest Cash, George Jones, JB driving it down, middle of the lane floater, got it to go, and that's what I want to see to start the game. That's what I want to see to start the game. Russell Field, Chris Rowe was popping. Omar Murray, what's up, Omar? Nemhard. Inside pass to Turner, who loses the handle, picks it up, and he ends up traveling with it. Knicks catch a little bit of a break as Turner got open under the basket as he cut towards the rim. AP said, you make it 3-2, you got a chance. You make it 3-2, you got a chance. All you would have to do is win 1 game in Indiana, and then you got Game 7 in the Garden. And then you just have to PTG. That's all you got to do. Towns is in the starting lineup, by the way. We knew this was going to happen. I know he was questionable for tonight, but we knew he was going to end up playing. Robinson up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right, driving it down against Nesmith. Step back, baseline, fall away jumper, got it to go. That's a great start for Jalen Brunson. 2 for 2 from the floor. I like to see that. OG Rue, what's up, OG Rue? JA3, what's up, Jay? Halliburton has it up top. They swing it out to Nesmith. Nesmith swings it over to Siakam. Siakam over the top pass to nobody, and Anunoby picks it off. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges is going to drive it down. Turns, spins, loses the handle, picks it back up. Out to Towns. Towns, straight away 3 on a deep one. Can't get that one to go. A loose ball knocked out of bounds. By Nesmith, it's going to stay with the Knicks. John Corley said Brunson for 40. Literally anything you have to do to get the win, that's what I want to see. What I want to see. Michael Rogers, what's up, Michael Rogers? Anunoby gets it into Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Driving it down to his left, stops, turns, spins, pump fake, leans in, flips it up at the basket, a lot of contact, no foul call. He gets it to go anyway. Gets a nice friendly bounce off the rim. Got it nice and soft on the rim, and he got it to go down. And Bridges is applying some pressure to Tyrese Halliburton full court. Halliburton crosses over to his right. He's going to drive down up top. A pick and pop for Miles Turner, and he splashes it. Not even a pick and pop. He just spreads it out to the top as Bridges has a little bit of a struggle to stay in front of Halliburton, but I like the fact that he's actually pressuring him. Buzzer beater, what's up, buzzer beater? Ricardo, Lionel Monis was popping everybody. They get it in the Robinson up top. Robinson hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off the Robinson screen, throws a lob up top to Robinson. Oh my goodness, Big Mitch went up there with the one hand and threw it down. Beautiful lob pass from JB. You'll rarely see JB with the lob passes. That's just not a part of his passing repertoire. Nembhard up top to Turner. Hands it off to Turner, back to Nembhard, driving it down against Towns. Stop, turn, step back out to Siakam. Pump fake, jab step. Puts up the straightaway three over Brunson, and he can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Bridges. Bridges is going to bring it down. It's 8-3. You like the start that the Knicks have come out to. Anunoby on the right wing being guarded by Nembhard. Swings through, down the lane. They draw the foul, puts up the floater, can't get it to go, but he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I like the aggressiveness from the team so far. I like the aggressiveness a lot. And Brunson really just kind of flicked that thing up there for Big Mitch to go grab it. They're showing the replay now. Oh, that's young Big Mitch right there. The legs are coming back for Big Mitch. That's young. He reached up there and grabbed that thing like this. Okay, Big Mitch, okay. Anunoby knocks down the first one. Does that to Carlisle frazzled? I don't know if he's frazzled. Timeout for the Pacers. He wants to talk a couple things over. I don't know if he's frazzled, but call the timeout, get the troops nice and settled, let them come out, make a quick adjustment. The Knicks have come out, playing with a little bit more force, especially defensively. Seeing Mikal Bridges pick up three-quarter score on Tyrese Halliburton is something I've literally been asking for forever, and a lot of people have been asking for forever because the Knicks have played so passively on defense. The Knicks have played simple, good defense, like trying to stay in front of a guy, rather than pressuring a guy and trying to force him into turnovers. AP said, just play your defense. If they can play some defense, AP, they win this series. But that's obviously been a huge struggle. Now, look, the Pacers are phenomenal offense. A phenomenal offense. If the Pacers do end up going to the NBA Finals, a Pacers-Thunder matchup would be extremely fun because, as we've seen, that Thunder defense is legit, and this Pacers offense is legit. So you get a fantastic offense against a fantastic defense. What an NBA Finals for basketball fans it would be. My goodness, what an insane matchup that would be. Now, that's me giving some credit to the Pacers offense. Now, if you're the Knicks, you're a pretty damn good offense in your own right, and you should be able to match up defensively pretty decently with this Pacers team to slow them down enough where your offense can be better than their offense. And so that's why I believe that this team overall should be able to beat this Pacers team. So I just need them to execute it. I'm not even going to get too much into the nitty-gritty so far. It's the first quarter. You know what I like to say about the first quarter? It's just a feel-out quarter. Let's see the vibes. Let's see how it's coming out. Who's hot? Who's not? Are we knocking down threes? Are we getting to the foul line? Are they calling these fouls? What's going on, right? How is the game going to be officiated? What are the vibes of the game going to bring? All of the things. Are the coaches making any sort of seismic adjustments? All of those things. Right? And so the first quarter is kind of where we just kind of gather some data about what's going on in the game so far. So I don't want to make any sweeping proclamations so far about where this game is going and how the Knicks have started. It's a solid start. They got to continue it. The defense has to continue to be there. And we'll see how the Pacers respond. Sire Love, what's up, Sire? Ernest Cash, Chi-Chi, what's up, Ernest? Chi-Chi said scoring has not been the issue. They've scored over 110 almost every game. Yeah, defense is the issue. We've talked about it. Defense is the issue. AP said that's why I'm disappointed we were behind. I believe we were the better defensive team. The offense, we can hang with them. The Pacers are definitely the better offensive team. Definitely the better offensive team overall, especially from January 1st on, and the way the Knicks kind of frizzled out towards the end of the year with how predictable their offense became because Tom Thibodeau was a dinosaur and didn't really implement anything interesting as the season went on. But the Knicks overall have a higher potential on defense with Anunoby and Bridges and Robinson and Hart and McBride and DeLon Wright and Landry Shamet. Like, they have more defensive options than it feels like the Pacers have. And yet, Carlisle was able to get these Pacers guys locked in defensively and on a string. in playing in a fashion that allows them to hide their deficiencies and promote their benefits and their positives. So Anunoby's at the foul line. He hit the first one. He's got one more coming here. He does knock down the second one. Thank you, OG. David said pressure on Hallie. Yeah, I like the pressure on Hallie. Siakam driving it down against Towns. Fall away jumper, rattles it in. Went right at Towns. Towns, obviously, we know dealing with the knee thing. He was questionable coming into tonight, but he's going to give it a go. And he's got a light limp walking up and down the court. But overall, moving all right. Bridges up top, driving to his right off the Robinson screen, going under the basket, up top to Towns. Towns swings through to his left, putting it down on the floor. Righty floater off glass, in and out, can't get it to go. Good box out by Turner on Robinson, and here comes Siakam. Siakam going to be picked up by Bridges, swings it out to Nembhard. Nobody picks him up. Nembhard down the lane, kicks it out. Nesmith wide open, right wing three, and he can't get it to go. If only that happened in game one. Nesmith missing a wide open three, my goodness. Brunson bringing it down against Nesmith, we know this. In and out dribble, stop, turn, spin, coming to his left off the Robinson screen, down the lane. Nesmith falls, and they call a foul on Nesmith. Nesmith fell down, tripped up Brunson. Brunson's going to stay on the floor for a bit. Looked like maybe the ankle. GG said, damn, it definitely felt good to see a different team going to the finals. A likable team nonetheless. I hope my Knicks go on a 3-game winning streak. Yeah, all it is a 3-game winning streak, right? We've seen the Knicks go on 3-game winning streaks time and time again throughout the regular season. We've seen it. Anunoby's got to get it in. Gets it in the Robinson. Brunson's going to stay in the game. Nesmith comes out with the 2 fouls. Shepard is in. Towns picks up his handle. Tries to force it inside to Anunoby. A bad pass. Nembhard knocks it loose. Here comes Halliburton. Bringing it down. Pass fake. Hands it off to Turner now. Back to Halliburton. He's going to pull it back out. The Knicks get back on defense. They match up decently well. Halliburton coming to his left off the screen, driving it down. Stop, hesitation, gets caught under the basket, kicks it out. They swing it over. Shepard, a right wing 3 open, and he rattles it in. Just like that, it's a 2-point game, 10-8. Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Shepard. Brunson driving to his left. Has it up top, backing down Shepard. Has it at the foul line, in the paint now. Bumps him, floater, off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Shepard with the rebound. Here comes Halliburton. Hit ahead. Siakam's going to look to attack. Stops, pulls it back out. Now he re-attacks. Stop, turn, spin. Follow-away jumper in the paint, draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. A foul on Towns. You can definitely see Towns is a little bit hampered in his movement. You can definitely see it on offense. Really doesn't have anything going so far. We'll see how the game goes on, but hopefully adrenaline kicks in more so. James Cook Fair, what's up, James? Call me crazy, but maybe pass the ball up court? Depends, James. You don't want to push the pace on this Pacers team. That is playing exactly into their hand. You want a slower-paced game. Right? So it depends on the situation. Depends on the time and score, who's on the court, who's ahead, who's giving the pass, what the decision is on what the offense was going to look like if we didn't do that, right? Like, there's a ton of factors going into it. But obviously, yes, if you can get an easy one, push the head up above the floor. But for the most part, you're going to want to slow it down. You're going to want to slow it down. Mark said we got to defend tonight. That's literally all they got to do. All you got to do is defend. Obviously, easier said than done, but if you could find a way to somewhat slow down this Pacers team, you're going to have an opportunity because your offense is pretty damn good and has been keeping pace for the most part. Your defense has really let you down this series. Inside the Bridges, Bridges inside the Robinson. Robinson stops, back to Bridges. Bridges pulls it back out. Bridges little fall-away jumper in the paint, and he got it to go. Okay, Mikhail knocks down his first shot of the game. I've seen him knock down his first shot of the game, though, and still not be able to really get it going. Siakam's dancing with it against Bridges. Stops, turns, spins. Righty hook. Can't get it to stay down. Nembhard with the tip. He can't grab it. Fight for the loose ball. Knocked out of bounds by Shepard. It's going to go back to the Knicks. 7 minutes to go. Yak said, put Mitch on Siakam. Yeah. Especially considering you're only playing Mitch around 20 minutes a game now. So you're really, any foul trouble Siakam could get him into is really not too much of an issue. Bridges down the lane. He actually goes right to the basket instead of settling for a fall-away jumper, and he gets packed at the rim by Turner. Halliburton's going to dance with it against Towns now. Back out to Halliburton. Halliburton up top. Brunson switches onto him. Halliburton's going to dance, crossing over, driving it down, takes a bump, throws up a floater, high off glass, can't get it to go. Towns and Anunoby fighting over the rebound. And Towns comes down with it. 12-9, 3-point lead for the Knicks, approaching the halfway point of this first quarter, and it's a much slower-paced game here to start. Anunoby driving it in on Shepherd, goes all the way to the basket, blows the layup, fight for the loose ball, and a loose ball foul on Turner. I believe that's 2 fouls on Turner? Only one on Turner. Only one on Turner. Lanamoto said, don't turn the ball over, we have a chance. Yeah, if we can limit Josh Hart's turnovers, and in turn limit Josh Hart's minutes, I think we'll have a chance. If I see 30-plus minutes from Josh Hart tonight, I'm going to lose my mind. And if he does get 30-plus minutes, that man better play better. I'm going to leave it at that. He better play better. Anunoby, a step-back three over Nembhard, well defended. In and out, can't get it to stay. Turner with the rebound. Here comes Shepherd. Shepherd hit ahead to Halliburton. Pacers, again, trying to push that pace. Halliburton gets fouled by OG Anunoby. Come on, OG. Is that a 3 or a 2? Did he get his feet behind the line? Come on, OG, you better than that, man. MBM, what's up, MBM? Michael Rogers said we got to play smart. Yeah. I mean, look, that's every game, every series, every quarter. You got to play smart. You're not going to win anything playing dumb basketball. Right? No one's ever won anything playing dumb, unintelligent basketball. Neesmith was 1, Turner with 1, Nembhard with 1 in terms of the foul trouble for the Pacers. Halliburton knocks down the first one. Knocks down the first 2. He's got one more coming, so it was 3 free throws. Sire Love said Pascal chokes when you put a bully on him like PJ. I don't think so, man. I was around for the 2019 finals where he cooked Draymond Green. Absolutely cooked him. Absolutely cooked him. Halliburton missed the 3rd free throw. Pacers missing free throws. Cool. Okay. We're halfway through the first quarter now, and it's 12-11. But it's a very slow-paced game. This benefits the Knicks. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left off a high Bridges screen. Swings it out. Bridges, extra pass. Towns, a right corner 3. Towns as a spacer, knocks down a right corner 3. Man, if we could have done that all season long. Use Towns as an actual spacer. Nembhard attacking Brunson off the bounce, reverse layup for him, and he can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson was coming over, sneaking over looking for a block shot, forced Nembhard to rush it. Brunson bringing it down now, gets it over to Towns up top. Towns is going to look to attack Toppin. Euro steps down the lane and gets the layup to go off glass. And now the Pacers are going to look to push it the other way. Nembhard on the right wing, Brunson guarding him. Nembhard's going to look to attack, leaning in, one-legged fall-away jumper in the paint, and he gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson up top, coming to his right off a high screen from Bridges. Toppin switched onto him. Brunson pulling it back out as Turner switched onto him. Brunson's going to look to dance. A deep pull-up 3 over Turner. It's not a great shot, but he's going to splash it because that's the captain right there. That's the captain right there. He said, Miles Turner, watch me splash this 3 in your face. Nembhard has it up top, splits the defense. Anunoby sticks with him now. And they force to kick it back out to Shepherd. Now over to Toppin. Toppin, back out to Nembhard. Coming to his left. Back out to Toppin. Toppin up top. Steps back. Pump fakes. Takes it out to Halliburton. Good defense from the Knicks so far. 5 on the shot clock for them. Coming to his left off a screen. They show 2. Left wing. Falling to his left. Air ball. Shoots up an air ball 3. A terrible shot from Halliburton. Here come the Knicks pushing the other way. Got to be able to take advantage. They got a 7-point lead now. Brunson puts up this pull-up 3. Nothing but net for JB. The captain is in the building. I may have to switch hats here tonight. We may have to switch hats to the captain hat because he's in the building, y'all. He said, Game 5, Jalen Brunson has arrived. I'm not going home here tonight. He said, we packed our bags. We got our bags packed. We're going to Indiana. We're taking Game 6. He said, I'm not going out quietly. I'm going out with a bang. 2 straight 3s for JB. Here we go. Here we go. Sean Collins, what's up, Sean? The Chevy strap. JB up to 12. 12. He's cooking. He's cooking. He scored just about as many as the Pacers have. They got 13. JB's got 12. They can't stop him. 2 for 2 from three-point range. 5 for 6 from the field. He already got Neesmith up out of here with the foul. He got Ben Shepherd on him. And when he sees Ben Shepherd, that barbecue chicken. He can't guard him. He can't guard him, y'all. Michael Rogers said this is the kind of venom we should have in each game. Here's the thing. The pace, stupendous right now. Incredible pace. Amazing pace. I love the pace. Knicks fans said, don't switch hats. Hey, if the captain going to put the cape on, I don't think I have the cape in the room here tonight. I don't have the cape. But I will throw the hat on if the captain lights the burner. If he lights the burner and the Brunson burner's in the building and he throws the cape on, I'm going to throw the hat on. Best believe I will. Best believe I will. Russell Field said it's early, but overrated Halliburton. He's coming off of one of the most impressive conference finals performances we've seen. 30-15 with no turnovers. Now he is not gone up to a good start here tonight. They're applying a lot more pressure to him out on the perimeter. Crazy what happens when you apply more pressure to a guy and don't allow him to be really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Right? It's crazy. When you have to force his decision-making, like force him to make a quick decision rather than have him dribble it out on the perimeter because Bridges is just standing back on defense. Like, I won't allow you to go past me. And he's just like, all right, how do I want to go past him? Hey, what if I call up a double flare screen, including Brunson and Towns, and I come off of it, and then you have to switch off of me? That's what's going to have to happen. But if you're pressuring him, he can't tell him, hey, you got to come. Wait, God, let me give it up. Let me run through. Let me come over here. Run our offense that way, our normal set offense. You just have to force a guy to make a decision sometimes. Instead of just sitting in front of him, waiting for him to dictate his offense. Force them to make a decision on offense. MBM said, playing for our basketball lives. It's win or go home. It's win or go home. Slim Slammer said, we're due for a good stretch of games. They've been so inconsistent in the playoffs offensively. They've been so inconsistent, Slim. You're right about that. You're right about that. We're due for like a 3-4 game stretch of just fantastic shot making. We're due for it. Lionel Mona said, we need everyone else involved to win. At some point, the Pacers are going to figure out how to stop JB. Everyone has scored so far. Every one of the Knicks starters have scored. Robinson scored. Anunoby scored. Towns hit a 3. Robinson got a lob. So everyone scored. Everyone's getting in on the action. But it's led by the captain. It's led by JB. As it should be. As it should be. Toppin gets it over to Bradley. McBride is in, by the way. McConnell driving it down. Can't get the scoop layup to go. Bradley with the offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball. Out of bounds. Off of Josh Hart's going to remain with the Pacers. But Robinson has been fantastic in the paint so far. Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? To get it into Toppin, driving it in on McBride. And he gets wrapped up and grabbed by Deuce McBride. He's going to send it to the foul line for 2 free throws. I was too busy reading chat. I didn't see how Toppin got open under the basket. Nick Yak said, great start. Let's keep rolling. Absolutely. Absolutely. So Toppin's at the foul line, knocks down the first one. He's got another one coming. Isaiah Gardner, do or die tonight. Do or die tonight, Isaiah Gardner. Do or die. Joe's dad said Toppin is going to go in the offensive possession, so that's a good sign. Yeah, it's a pretty decent sign unless he goes nuclear, which can happen. It can happen. Lionel Mona said, what is PTG? PTG is protect the garden, Lionel. All the Knicks got to do is protect the garden. We deserve to see at least one win here in the conference finals. Toppin knocked down both free throws. Brunson looking to attack Halliburton now. Stop, turn, one-legged fall-away jumper at the foul line. Hit the front of the rim and got a nice friendly roll. And JB can't miss right now. Even when he does miss and it hits the side of the rim, he's going to get a lucky bounce and it's been dropping all night. He's missed one shot so far. Shepard up top to get it over to McConnell. McConnell over to Bradley. Bradley in the left corner hands it back off to McConnell. He's coming to his right. Driving it down. Pulls it back out to Shepard. Up top. Halliburton coming to his right. They show 2. Out to Shepard. Step back. Swings it out. McConnell. Left wing 3. Wide open. McBride. A little late to close out because he's trying to dare him to shoot. I like the idea from McBride. But with the shot clock winding down, just get out there, man. Just get out there. I'm of the opinion to just get out there. Normal closeout, but you can close out a little bit short. Just make them think, hey, I'm going to close out on you. Brunson up top, coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Throws it over to Josh Hart. Cross-court pass to McBride. McBride in the right corner, being guarded by McConnell. Coming to his left, off the Bridges screen, driving it down. He's got a little bit of space. Pump fake, leans in, gets stripped by McConnell. Good hands from him. McBride, you got to make a better play than that. Here comes Halliburton, bringing it down, up top, over to Toppin, back to Halliburton. Coming to his right, stops, kicks it out. Toppin, pick and pop, pump fakes, blows past Hart in the lane. Kicks it out. McConnell coming to his right. Josh Hart switches onto him. Excellent defense from Josh Hart so far. Back out to Halliburton. Shot clock winding down. Swing it over to Shepherd. Excellent rotation from the Knicks. He passes fake. He pass fakes down the lane. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Robinson rips down a rebound in the lane. Kicks it over to Bridges, and we're bringing it down the other way. Hit ahead to Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the left wing. Inside pass to Robinson with a two-handed slam, baby. And Josh Hart not being as chaotic. Thinking about it. Love it. Love it, Josh. Don't turn the ball over, brother. Make smart passes. The kick it over to Toppin, up top on the pick and pop. He can't get it to go. Robinson with another good box out on Bradley. Knocks the rebound over to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it down. He has it up top. Coming to his right. A pull-up three for JB. Another one. Comes up short. Here comes McConnell off the rebound. Bringing it down. Pushing the pace. And the pace is trying to get active, trying to run. Toppin tries to split the defense and dribbles it out of bounds as he loses the handle. Ball going back to the Knicks. And the defense has been great. Defense has been pretty great. Ben Matherin's checking in. He had a really good game the last game. Outside of that, he's been pretty invisible in this series. So we'll see if he can continue the momentum or if that was just a blip on the radar. Charlie V. Cruz, what's up, Charlie? Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Ray? Charlie V. Cruz said Knicks will make history. Game 7 is inevitable. When the Knicks play like this, man, Knicks fan, I got you, Knicks fan, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm energized up. Brunson bringing it down against Shepherd. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right. Off a Robinson screen. Pass fake. Swings it over to Hart. Hart's going to drive it to his left on Siakam, who's just checked back in. Stops in the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges a right wing three. Can't get it to go. Robinson fighting for the loose ball. Can't get the rebound. He's looking for the refs, saying he got held. Siakam down the lane. Knocks down a floater over Josh Hart in transition. Got to get back on defense, y'all. 27-20, Brunson bringing it down. 1:15 to go. Brunson up top being guarded by Matherin. Coming to his left, off a double screen. Stop, turn, spin. Coming to his right, down the lane, stop. Pivots, leans in. He's got nowhere to go. Actually, ducks in, scoop. Can't get the scoop to go. Got to get that one to go down, JB. It was a great move. Here comes McConnell. Kick it. Oh, extra pass over to Shepherd. Back to McConnell. McConnell's going to pull it out, reset to the offense. McConnell has it up top, trying to feed it over to Siakam. Gets it over to Siakam, out on the perimeter. Now out to Matherin. Matherin a pull-up three over McBride. Splashes it. God damn. Excellent pull-up three from Ben Matherin. McBride was all over him on the contest. Didn't matter. Here comes Josh Hart bringing it down. Back to a 4-point game with 40 seconds to go. End the quarter strong, Knicks. End the quarter strong. I want a 7-point lead or more. Bridges coming to his right off a Robinson screen all the way to the basket. Kicks it out up top to McBride. McBride pulls it back out. Extra pass. Josh Hart up top. They don't close out all the way, daring him to shoot. Can't get it to go off the back rim. McConnell with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. McConnell's going to slow it down for what could be the final shot of the quarter, but there's about a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock. So maybe the Knicks could have another opportunity for a basket here. But McConnell up top, winding down the clock, directing some traffic, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his right off a Shepherd screen. Swings it over to Matherin. Catches. Jab step. Pump fake. Josh Hart right into his jersey. Sets his feet. Fires a three over Hart. Comes up short. Bridges with the rebound. He's going to truck it up 3/4 court with the heave. Can't get it to go, but that's going to be the end of the quarter. Solid quarter. They didn't end it as strong as I wanted them to end it, but solid quarter overall. The defense has been there. Defense has definitely been there. I'm interested to see what the defense is going to look like when the second unit comes in, when we got DeLon Wright and Landry Shamet coming in, because in Game 4, the last game, it was a fantastic lineup that came in and spearheaded a great defensive effort before we never saw that lineup again because Tom Thibodeau was going senile. So hopefully we get another good start to the second quarter here tonight. Gigi said, why is Bridges scared to go to the hoop, open layup, and passes the ball? So far tonight, I think he's actually been a little bit more aggressive than he usually is in terms of going all the way to the basket. He attempted to go all the way to the basket with a layup earlier in the game, and he got blocked by Turner at the rim. But But on that last play, that I think you're referencing, Chi-Chi, where he drove it in and then kicked it out to McBride, it's not a terrible decision. The defense was a little bit crowded in the paint with Robinson rolling toward the basket, so the rim protector was there. I believe it was Bradley who was in the game at the time, but Siakam was also in the game. And so to ask him to finish over those two guys at that awkward of an angle, he's probably going to have to go to a floater off glass or something, which is a tough angle. It's a makeable shot. And maybe if he practices that shot during the regular season and doesn't settle for those weak-ass fadeaway jump shots every single time instead of actually attempting these shots at the basket, maybe he'd be a lot more comfortable with it. But I don't hate the pass out. You know, at the same time, a couple years ago, our whole entire offense was predicated on just get the shot up on the rim because Mitchell Robinson, if he's around the basket, there's a 50-50 chance he's going to grab the offensive rebound. So at a certain point, it's just like, hey, man, I don't care if you miss. You just got to shoot that shot because Robinson's going to be down in the paint fighting for a rebound anyway. Mark said McConnell doesn't want to shoot it. He doesn't want to shoot it. He's going to shoot it if he has to, but he doesn't want to shoot it. Part of the reason why the jump shot he made before, I believe it was a three, but the jump shot he made before was off Deuce McBride, intentionally hesitant to rotate all the way out to McConnell out of the three-point line, you know, where McBride's kind of inching towards him, daring him to shoot the three. Like, go ahead, shoot it. I want you to shoot it. You know, so McConnell sets his feet, lines it up because he's got all the time in the world, knowing, all right, you're going to let me shoot this shot. I'm going to shoot this shot. I know I'm not a good three-point shooter, but I'm going to shoot this shot. And he just happened to knock it down. Sorry, Love said, hot take, Jonathan Kuminga from Mikal Bridges. If you think Mikal Bridges drives you crazy, sorry, Love, Jonathan Kuminga, as talented as he is, there's a reason why his team quit on him, man. Yak said Mitchell was exhausted to end the quarter. Yeah, I don't like Tom Thibodeau playing Mitchell Robinson in 12-minute stretches. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think that's horrible coaching. That will never make sense to me. Mitchell Robinson is an energy and effort player. And you need to play him in shorter stretches so that he keeps the energy and the effort consistent. But, you know, what do I know? I guess Tom Thibodeau knows best. Playing Robinson 12 straight minutes is just a smart move, I guess. Yak said, need a better McBride or a better Luck. Like, what do you mean by that, Yak? We need more from McBride tonight, is what you're saying? Because, yeah, so far, yeah. Siakam, a fall-away baseline jumper over Hart, can't get it to go. Good defense from him. Josh Hart looks locked in today after an absolute horrific game in Game 4. Hopefully he has a much better night tonight because so far he has. DeLon Wright is in the game along with Shamet, Hart, Towns, and McBride. DeLon Wright gets it over to Shamet. Shamet coming to his left off a double screen, pulls it out. Shamet gets it over to Towns. Towns in the post with the shot clock winding down. Driving it down, they show two, stops, leans in, puts up the right hook, and he gets a nice friendly roll off the front rim as he gets it to go down, shoots a nice hook over two smaller defenders. Mathurin bringing it down. Get it over to Toppin. Toppin gets it over to McConnell. McConnell coming to his right. They're going under the screen. McConnell's going to settle for the pull-up three. Can't get it to go, but Siakam, the offensive rebound over Shamet. Backing him down. They show two. Stop, turn, spin, in the lane. Looking to hand it off to somebody. Gets it out to McConnell. Good defense from Hart. Back to Siakam. Siakam back to McConnell. McConnell down the lane. Scoop layup. Gets it to go down. He just kind of flipped that up there, but he gets a nice friendly roll off the back rim. Great cut from McConnell. DeLon Wright has it up top. Directing some traffic. It should be our defensive lineup, obviously outside of Towns, but for the most part, we got good defenders out there. Josh Hart swings through to his left, drives the lane, kicks it out to DeLon Wright. Wide open left wing three, line me up. Too long, can't get it to go. Ben Mathurin chases down the rebound, and he'll bring it down. Left wing being guarded by McBride. Stops, turns, pivots, kicks it out to Siakam, swings it over to McConnell, and out over to Toppin. No hesitation, three from him. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Towns able to grab the rebound. Here comes McBride. McBride on the right wing, being guarded by Mathurin. Coming to his left, kicks it over to Hart, swings it over to Shamet, catches, pump fakes. Over to Towns. Towns in the high post, being guarded by Siakam. Swings through to his right, blows right past him, draws the foul, and one for Karl Anthony Towns. I love to see it, Towns. Love to see the aggressiveness, even on the one leg. Even on the one leg, he said, I'm going right past Siakam. I'm too big, I'm too strong, I'm too quick. I'm the all-NBA big man over here. I'm getting this basket. Madrasi Travel Channel. What's up, Madrasi? By the time this game is over, the Pacers start to doubt themselves, hope he can get this win. Matters. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be the goal, right? You got to cast some doubt into the Pacers right now, who have to be feeling themselves. So far, the Knicks are playing well. They're playing well, but it's only a 6-point game with Towns at the line for one more. And he gets it to go. And McConnell will bring it down. McConnell has it up top, being guarded by Wright. Gets it over to Mathurin. Shaman almost got the steal. Get back out to McConnell. McConnell coming to his left off a screen. Back to Toppin. Toppin catches. Pump fakes. Driving to his left. Blows right past DeLon Wright, and he gets the layup to go. Got to be better than that, DeLon. You got to square him up. Can't let him blow past you. I know he's quick for a big man, but you can't let that happen. McBride driving it down. Kicks it out to Shaman. A bad pass, but he's able to recover it. And then Shaman, no, he wasn't able to recover it. Ends up standing out of bounds. Got the toe on the line. Not a great turnover. Chi said, I know it's early to talk about this, but what's your take on Luka Garza? Can we try and steal him from Minnesota? That man is not a good basketball player, man. And Toppin puts his heads down, go to the basket, and Towns comes up limping. Not what you want to see. It's a 3-point game. Josh Hart on the right wing, coming to his left, up top to DeLon Wright. Gets it over to McBride. McBride on the left wing, jab step, coming to his left, blows past McConnell in the lane. They show two, out to Shaman, extra pass to Hart, extra pass to DeLon Wright, wide open from three, line me up. Can't get it to go. Towns an offensive rebound, gets the layup to go. Under 9 to go here in the second quarter. Knicks holding on to a 5-point lead. McConnell bringing it down, putting his head down, attacking to the basket, kicks it out. Siakam settles for the pull-up three on the pick and pop, and he splashes it. Nothing but net. Siakam has been a burner from the perimeter in this series. Shaman has it up top, coming to his right off a Town screen. Pulls it back, almost tears his ACL as he slips, but he gets it out to DeLon Wright. Now they get over to Towns. Towns faces up, coming to his left on Siakam, stops, turns, spins. They bring a double. Over to McBride, a left corner three on the relocation, and he gets the 3 points right back. Love to see that. Love to see an answer for an answer. McConnell on the left wing, being guarded by Wright, gets it over to Siakam. Siakam's going to look to dance on Towns, pulls it back out, in and out dribble. Loses the handle, so he kicks it back out to Toppin. Toppin going to look to attack Towns as he switched onto him. Down the lane, throws it up at the basket. Can't get it to go. He's looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. He's on the floor. We're pushing the pace. We're coming the other way. Josh Hart, he's going to put his head down all the way to the basket. Draws the foul. And the and one for Big Josh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love when Josh Hart puts his head down and goes to the basket like that and when he sees the advantage. I love it. It's easy points every time. Tyler Love said, Mitchell Robinson should be the Knicks' priority in the offseason? You mean to re-sign him? I mean, he's under contract for next season. Or unless you mean moving off of him. Just Dad said, my mic is crackling. Is it still crackling as I'm speaking? Is it still crackling right now? Might be that it's too close to my voice. I'll lower it. Maybe it's this. It shouldn't be that. Is it still crackling? Is it still going? Let me know. Josh Hart knocks down the free throw. Thank you, Big Josh. Under 8 to go. DeLon Wright has it up top. Just Dad said it's mostly good, but it's a little crackling. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm sorry. Sorry if it's bothering you. But there's really not much I could do for it now. They almost turn it over. Anunoby ends up fouling Siakam as he dives for the loose ball. Clayton Chance, what's up, Clayton? Appreciate you. I know what you mean, Jess is dead. I've sometimes that happens. It could just be something going on with one of my filters. Maybe they're off. Maybe it's too high, but I got to check it. Mathurin downs the lane. Can't get the floater to go. He's looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. Josh Hart rips the rebound away from him. Josh Hart's been fantastic so far tonight. Towns on the pitch back from Hart, driving it down against Siakam, leans in, takes the contact, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. A lot of contact, no foul call. Here comes McConnell pushing it the other way. McConnell hit ahead to Neesmith, who's checked back in. Up top to Siakam. Siakam's going to walk into a pull-up straightaway three. Can't get that one to go. Good box out by Josh Hart on Miles Turner. I love it, Josh Hart. I love it, Big Josh. I love it. This is the Josh Hart we know and love, man. He's been fantastic so far. Get that game for Josh Hart out of here. Pocket pass to Towns down the lane. He gets blocked by Turner at the basket, and it's out of bounds off of Towns. And we're going to get a timeout here. Knicks with an 8-point lead. And we got the captain ready to come back in at some point here. Solid minutes from the bench. Buzzer Beater said, thanks for the crown emoji. Buzzer Beater has the crown. If you guys didn't know, if you have a crown next to your name, right, there are 3 crowns in the chat, denoted by number 1, number 2, and number 3. All that is signifying is who is the leader in the chat tonight. I believe you guys could also check it, but I could check who is at the top of chat. How do you check that again? Where did that go? Is it here? Not here. Is it here? Not there. There it is. Right now, Justice's dad is kind of washing y'all. He is by far and away the number 1 spot. And then Buzzer Beater and Nick Yak are tied for 2 and 3. AP, a lot of y'all tied with 75 XP. I don't really know how it works. Don't ask me how it works, but YouTube made this update. And just that's to change my mic. I didn't change my mic. I did not. But there are certain settings that I restarted my computer today. I don't always restart my computer. My computer almost always stays on sleep mode, but I restarted my computer today, so it could have messed up some of my settings with some of my filters. So I just have to go back and kind of recheck everything. Daniel Tilson said, sorry, hubby is working overtime. Are you Daniel Tilson's wife? I appreciate you coming in and letting us know. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Wish him nothing but the best, man. Hopefully the Knicks can pull it out and he has something to be happy about when he comes home. KHG said you should get a mic you can hold. The problem is that I talk with my hands, and so you guys have seen me. Sometimes I'm just talking like this, and I'm making motions with my hand, and you can't do that if you're talking with a mic in. And then other times where I get frustrated or I get excited, I throw the mic. It's broken. I had to put duct tape over the mic to fix it. The top pops off. I can't do that. I can't hold the mic. I can't. I'd have to put it on a stand, which might be fun. Might be fun to put it on a stand, right? Like a comedy show, put the mic on the stand. Then if I wanted to, I could pull it off and walk around with it. But for the most part, you put it on there. Another issue with that is the acoustics of this room. It's a smaller room. It's a smaller ceiling. And so I'd have to pad the area to stop the acoustics and the reverberation, the reverb. Just that said, it's a prop, so it's professional looking. I would have to put something where I can put it down and not hold on to it consistently. There are other times where I put it down to drink my water, and then I continue to talk to you guys, and I forget to pick up the mic. So I have thought about, they have versions where I can put this mic that I have right now that I wear, this lapel mic, I can put it in a handheld mic. They sell like a little prop. You kind of pop them together, they connect together, and then you could hold a wireless microphone like this. I just don't want to do that because I know I would break it. And I'm not spending the money just to break it. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Nembhard has it up top. Under 7 to go. Coming to his left, dancing around some screens. Alon Wright contests the mid-range jumper, but he gets it to go down. Good move from Nembhard. Halliburton is also checked back in. The Knicks still rocking with the same exact lineup. Alon Wright has it up top to get it over to Shamet. Shamet being guarded by Halliburton to get it over to Anunoby on the right wing. Jab step, coming to his left, crossing over, putting his head down, attacking Nesmith, blows right past him. No foul calls. He knocks the ball loose, but the Knicks get the offensive rebound and kick it out to Shamet for a 3, baby. There you go, Landry Shamet. Way to get on the board, brother. Way to get on the board. And I've actually been very impressed with Shamet's defense so far in this series. Been very solid. Halliburton crosses over to his left, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Turner. Anunoby switches on to him. They hand it off to Nesmith. Nesmith coming to his left off the Turner screen. Kicks it over to Nembhard. Nembhard's going to dance with it against Shamit. Stops, turns, coming to his right. Off the Turner screen. Shamit stays in front of him. A lot of contact, flips it up at the basket. Can't get it to go down. Excellent defense from Shamit, and the crowd is up on their feet, serenading their defensive heroes here tonight. Knicks with a 9-point lead. They're looking to take a double-digit lead. Hands it off to Towns. Towns blowing past the defense. Down the lane. Draws the foul. And one, baby. You can't stay in front of them. Too big, too strong, too talented. Take them to the rack every time, Towns. On the one leg, they still can't guard you. On one leg, they still can't guard you. Karl-Anthony Towns to the foul line for one more. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. Shot collars up, shot collars. What about a headset, Mike? You see the way I be running around here and I be going crazy. If I got the headset on, it's definitely coming off my head. I also like to wear prop hats. So I can't have the headset microphone and have this hat on, have the chef hat on. You guys know the alarm hat I wear with the hard hat. I wouldn't be able to do that stuff. Some wigs during the regular season we threw on. That was fun. Wouldn't be able to do that with the headset hat, with the headset mic. The captain subs back in for DeLon Wright. Excellent minutes for DeLon Wright. Excellent minutes. Towns knocks down his and one free throw. Halliburton bringing it down. Being guarded by Anunoby. Hit ahead to Turner. Turner gets it out to Halliburton. Halliburton coming to his left off the Turner screen. Pocket pass to Turner. Down the lane. Kicks it out to Nembhard. Extra pass. Nesmith wide open. Left corner three. He can't get it to go. Where was this in game one? Brunson bringing it down against Nesmith. Brunson driving it down. Steps back. Has it on the right wing. Coming to his left. Spins. Gets it over to Anunoby. Being guarded by Nembhard. Puts his head down. Attacking to the basket. Gets blocked. Gets it back. Puts up the layup. Gets it to go. Too big. Too strong. Too big and too strong. 14-point lead for the Knicks. Halliburton bringing it down. Has it up top. Over the top pass to Nesmith. Down low. Being guarded by Brunson. Step back. Mid-range jumper. Too long. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it down. And a foul on Shamit with the illegal screen. Come on, Shamit. Didn't need that one, brother. Didn't need that one. I know you're trying to do a good job there, trying to free up the captain. I get you, Shamit. I get you. But if you're going to do that, you either missed them with the screen or you gotta slide over there, brother. You got to get there on time. Come on. Dog catcher. What's up, dog catcher? Bernard Johnson. What's up, Bernard? Halliburton gets it over to Nesmith attacking in the mid-range. Pump fakes. Kicks it out to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton gets it back to Toppin. Toppin back to Halliburton. Halliburton's going to dance with it. Pump fakes. Gets it over to Turner. Turner with the pass fake. He's going to look to attack Towns. Leaning in. Down the lane. Puts up the floater. Gets a nice soft bounce off the front of the rim. Gets a nice shot to go down. That's a tough floating shot from Miles Turner. Got it to go down. So Josh Hart will bring it down now. Being guarded by Nembhard. Josh Hart has it up top. Being guarded by Nembhard, and he's calling out some plays for his Knicks. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, jab step, coming to his right. Good screen from Towns. Over to Josh Hart. Down the lane, scoop blade with the right hand. Got it to go. An aggressive Josh Hart, a smart Josh Hart, is one of the best players on the team. Nesmith gets it over to Halliburton. Halliburton has it on the right wing. Dancing with it, coming to his left. They lose track of him. And nope, Halliburton with the pull-up three, but Shamit fighting through the screens, able to draw the offensive foul on Miles Turner, setting the illegal screen. And so Halliburton missed the three anyway. But it doesn't count. The shot attempt doesn't count, as Shamit was able to draw the offensive foul. And Turner subs out. I believe Siakam's in. Siakam is in at center. He's had a hard time guarding Towns. So let's see how this works out. They get it right to Towns. Towns takes the hand off to Brunson. Towns hits Anunoby coming back door. Bad pass from Towns. Bad pass. You could see it coming a million miles away. You knew he wanted to hit somebody coming back door. He was looking for Brunson. Ended up going with Anunoby. Pass was off the mark. Turnover. Here comes Halliburton bringing it down. Halliburton up top, crosses over to his right, driving it down, stops, kicks it out to Siakam, swings it over to Toppin. Toppin's going to shoot the pull-up three over Towns. Too long, can't get it to go. Shamit with the rebound. And here we come, bringing it down. Shamit gets it over to Towns, being guarded by Toppin, spins to his right along the baseline, and they call a foul on Toppin. And this is an interesting lineup for the Pacers because between Siakam and Toppin, the two guys at forward, essentially playing the two guys playing big man right now for the Pacers, have no chance of guarding Karl-Anthony Towns. No chance of it. Landry Shamet gets subbed out, and he gets a nice rounding ovation from the crowd. Very much deserved. Landry Shamet's been phenomenal tonight. He's been fantastic. Gigi said Shamet playing good defense on Hallie. It's almost like when we play good defenders, good things happen. Bridges is back in. Throws a lob into Towns. And a bad pass from Bridges hit the rim before Towns could catch it. So here comes Halliburton bringing it down the other way off a turnover. Attacking Brunson, shoots the floater. Call a foul on Brunson. Halliburton's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Knicks leading by 14 right now. No lead is safe. If we want a big lead, it's got to be 25 plus. It's got to be damn near 30. So 14-point lead, to me, this might as well be a 5-point lead to me. This might as well be a 5-point lead. I don't care that it's 14. I really don't. I love the way the Knicks are playing so far. The defense has been fantastic, but a 5-point lead is a whole lot of nothing. A 14-point lead is a whole lot of nothing to me. More like a 5-point lead. That's a 3 on Turner. 3 fouls on Turner? Let's look at it. We got to stop. We got a dead ball situation. We got some commercials we got to sit through. Let's look at the box score. Towns with 15, Brunson with 14. Our 2 stars are being stars. That's exactly what you want to see. Towns with 15 and 8, Brunson with 14, 3 and 3. Our 2 stars are being stars. Anunoby with 4, Robinson with 4, Bridges with 2. Off the bench, Josh Hart with 5. McBride hit a 3, Shamet hit a 3. But Lonray, you got to get in on the action, big dog. Got to get in on the action. Pacers. Foul trouble for the Knicks. Anunoby with 2. Nobody else with more than 1. Nobody else with more than 1 for the Pacers outside of Miles Turner with the 3 fouls. Which is why you're seeing the Turner, the Siakam Toppin front court right now for the Pacers, even though they have no chance of guarding Karl-Anthony Towns in this moment. So they're just looking to survive the last 3 minutes with that lineup. We'll see how it goes. Kenny McLeod, what's up, Kenny? Finish the quarter strong, Knicks. Absolutely. Get 20 plus. Get a 20-plus point lead. Get a 20-plus point lead. Because Dad said, Cat 2 turnovers, team 5. Yeah, and I believe the 2 turnovers were dead ball turnovers, right? I believe the 2 turnovers were him throwing the ball out of bounds by accident, right? So didn't even affect the team too much. The Shamet turnover was the offensive screen, so another dead ball turnover. So of the 5 Knicks turnovers, 3 of them, I'm pretty sure were just us forcing them to take the ball out of bounds, which is fine. Fine. It's a fine turnover. It's all right. Obviously, you never want to turn the ball over, but if you are going to turn the ball over, have it be a dead ball turnover. Gigi said, we definitely know Indy's going to make a run. Just don't allow them to even up the game. That's all. Absolutely, Gigi. Absolutely. I love the mentality. I absolutely love the mentality. You know Indiana's going to make a run. They're too good offensively to not make a run at some point. But when they do make the run, you have to be able to, I make the reference to boxing all the time. You have to be able to take the blows, boom, 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 boom. All right, reset. Let's get back into it, right? Don't take the hits, falter, go down, back yourself into a corner. No, take the hits, boom, 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 boom. You know they're going to come out and explode and look to get back into the fight. You got to be able to absorb the contact and then come right back in. Come right back into the fight. So we're going to come back from this timeout. We're going to get 2 free throws from Halliburton. Sharon McLean said stars are shining. Absolutely. Frank Fiores. What's up, Frank? Michael Brown. What's up, Michael? We're going to win. Brunson is going to score 30 points. Towns 26 points. Keep up the defensive pace. Defense has been fantastic, right? Defense has been fantastic. They have missed a couple of shots here and there, right? Neesmith, I believe, is 0 for 2 from 3. Aaron Neesmith is, as Halliburton knocks down the first one. Got another one coming. Neesmith is 0 for 1 from three-point range and 0 for 3 from the field overall. And most of those on pretty decent looks that he can normally knock down. The Knicks catch a bit of a break on that. Halliburton knocks down both free throws. Brunson has it up top. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Halliburton, over to Brunson, swings through, down the lane, scoop layup, the left hand, can't get it to go. Josh Hart comes flying in for a rebound, gets it over to Bridges down the lane, pump fakes, fall-away jumper from him, airballs it. Another fall-away jumper from Bridges, airballs it. I got nothing for that, man. I got nothing for that. I got nothing for that anymore. Siakam driving it down, leans in, throws up a righty hook, can't get it to go, but a foul on Josh Hart. Come on. That's a little soft foul right there, ref. That one's a little soft one. You've been letting us play some physical defense here tonight on both sides. Both sides playing physically. We didn't need that. We didn't need that foul call. Yak said, we play 12 straight and then don't see Mitch again. Doesn't make any sense, Yak. It doesn't make any sense. Riverside Studios, what's up, Riverside? Siakam knocks down the first one. Right? Against this really small front court of the Pacers. And by the way, Jarace Walker is in the game for Toppin. Makes no sense to not have Mitchell Robinson in there, a double big, to attack this lineup right now. And my man El Tigre gets us up started with a very friendly, very generous super chat. My man, I appreciate you. Siakam misses a free throw, Towns with the rebound. And here comes Brunson bringing it down. Brunson down the lane, kicks it out to Anunoby, pump fakes, drives it down to the rim, takes a lot of contact from Siakam, can't get the layup to go, but he gets his offensive rebound and put back. So Siakam has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Siakam dancing with it, attacking to his left, down the lane, kicks it out the last second, ball was tipped, Halliburton able to grab it though, and they kick it over, Jarace Walker, wide open left corner three, and he splashes it. Got to get to that loose ball, man. Got to get to that loose ball. Brunson bringing it down. They show two. He spins off the double team, driving it down against Mathurin. Stops, turns, kicks it out. Anunoby wide open, left corner three, get it right back. Can't get it to go. Mathurin able to sky for the rebound. Hit ahead to Halliburton. Halliburton over to Nembhard. Nembhard down the middle of the lane and just throws it right into the hands of Anunoby. Will take it. Anunoby down the lane and gets the ball taken from him from Siakam. Come on. Come on, OG. Hit ahead to Mathurin, left corner three. Splashes it. 6-point swing right there. 6-point swing right there. And just like that, back to 8. Or 7, excuse me. Can't do math. Brunson has it up top. Swings it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart in the right corner. Inside pass to Towns. He's got post positioning on Siakam, and he lays it up and in. And he's dying for a foul call. He's not getting it. Siakam up top. Looking to attack Towns. Stops, turns, spins. Righty hook for Siakam. Leaves it short. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson telling him to push it a little bit. And go ahead. Push it up. Push it up. Over to Hart. Hart trying to feed Bridges in the post. They get it to Bridges, being guarded by Halliburton. Backing him down. Backing him down. Backing him down. In the paint. All the way jumper. That's his spot. And he gets it to go down. There you go, McHale. Back up to 11. Right? End the quarter strong. End the quarter strong. They knocked down 2 threes. And like I said, you took the hits. Boom, 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 boom. You know they're going to come. You take the hits. You regroup. You swing right back. And that's exactly what they did here. And you need one more defensive stop. And you'll end the quarter strong. Nembhard up top, dancing with it to get over to Walker. Walker catches, pump fakes, hesitates, now puts it up over Towns. And he can't get it to go. Excellent defense from Towns to dare him to shoot. Josh Hart will bring it down for the final shot of the quarter. And if we can score here, we'll get it right back to 13 to 14, and that's exactly where I wanted to be. Brunson has it up top, and the crowd is on their feet. Brunson being guarded by Mathurin. Coming to his right. Inside pass to Bridges, a terrible pass. Siakam picks it up. Hit ahead. Halliburton, a deep three at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Knicks catch a bit of a break there. An 11-point lead going into halftime is not bad. It's not bad. But like I told you guys before, against this Pacers team, I see an 11-point lead like a 3-point lead. To me, it's a one-possession game. It's a one-possession game. Pacers can come out just like we saw. Hit 2, 3 threes in a row, and then boom, just like that, it's a basketball game again. So, so an 11-point lead, it's nice, solid. It's a nice double-digit lead. It's cool. We've been here before. We were here in game 1. Michael Rogers said too many turnovers. That last turnover was bad. Brunson was trying to force it to Bridges. But I think for the most part, they've done a good job with the turnovers. I know they have 7. You guys have said it a couple of times. So I know they have 7. Right? Let's pull up the box score. We can look at it together. We can do this too. in terms of team turnovers, total turnovers, Knicks with 7, the Pacers with 6. So for the most part, it's pretty even. And look, if you end the game with 14 turnovers, like that's a little bit on the high side, but it's not that bad. That's about average. That's about average of what you get for one game. So if you can leave yourself to about average, right? I'd like below average, but it's not the worst thing in the world. You can overcome that for sure. Shot College reminding people to hit the like button. I appreciate you, Shot College. Absolutely. If you're enjoying the show, please go ahead, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, leave a like. It is by far more than anything else you can do, the best way to show support to the community, and I'd very much appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Also, we have merch on the way. Merch will be on the way. I was hoping to get it up before this series finished, and I still might because Knicks in 7, so we got some days left, but with the Western Conference series over, there are no more streams to do outside of Knicks games. So I'll have days off to work on that. Mike said, well, if we're going to win, we got to keep playing like we're playing. I think Nick Yak mentioned it earlier. I did not like Mitchell Robinson 12 minutes all in the first quarter, and then we didn't see him again in the second quarter. I don't like that. I don't like that rotation at all. I don't think that's a particularly good rotation. Because, again, the things Mitchell Robinson can do well is dominate backup bigs, and then when Turner picks up 2 fouls and they are forced to put in a lineup of Siakam and Jarace Walker as your front court, like getting Mitchell Robinson in there is a pretty good idea at some point, right? Towns was dominant, so I get leaving Towns in, but at some point get Big Mitch in there. Maybe for OG Anunoby, who struggling to make some shots so far, 2 for 8 from the field. Overall, he's been very good. He's got 2 steals. I think his defense has been very good. But we gotta knock down some of these shots for sure. And I get, they were going small, so you don't necessarily want 2 big men in the game. But you can pull Towns out for a 2-3 minute stretch, then put Towns in, go to double big for a 2-3 minute stretch, then pull Robinson back out, and then boom, you got Robinson in the game for 4 minutes in the second quarter. Not a lot, but just enough. Yak said, we needed ISO Brunson in the last possession, but he hears hero ball nonsense. Trying to get his buddy Mikal Bridges going, who's 2 for 6 from the floor tonight, 4 points. Doing just enough so far, I guess. 4 points, a rebound, 2 assists. Just enough, but not enough. Susan, what's up, Susan? Mark said 1 minute at a time. I love it, Mark. I love it. 1 possession at a time. Win each possession. Get a stop, get a score. Get a stop, get a score. Next thing you know, you'll be leading. And the next thing you know, the game will be over. GG said our 2 stars cannot allow Indy to celebrate an MSG. Well, if the Knicks go down tonight, it will be on everybody but the 2 stars, because Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson have come out to play tonight. They have been phenomenal. Towns was 17 and 10. He got a double-double in the first half. Jalen Brunson with 14, 3, and 3. He's doing his part. He's being a star. Right? You even got pretty damn good contributions off the bench overall. Got 11 points off the bench. 5 from Hart, 3 from McBride, 3 from Shamet. So Genetic said, how's Cat looking? Is he mobile? Can't get to the broadcast relying on Sheffy. Karl-Anthony Towns, he's got a light limp to him still. Got a light limp to him. You can see it when you watch him go up and down the court. He's got a little light limp to him. Nothing major, but you could see he's laboring just a little bit. You could see some of his lateral movement on defense, although he's not a good lateral movement to begin with, good lateral mover to begin with. But some of his lateral movement defensively in terms of sliding is a little bit hampered, or exploding and pivoting and getting to the rim and being a rim protector, which things he's not very good at to begin with. But those things you could tell are a bit hampered because of the knee. But I say all of that, and he ends the first half with 17 points and 10 rebounds. He has been absolutely dominant down low. MBM said they understand the urgency. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I would say the whole team kind of understands urgency right now. The whole team has been pretty aggressive, pretty good, sticking to the game plan. I thought Bridges did a good job of setting the tone and picking up Halliburton three-quarters court and applying some pressure. Right? Even if it doesn't work all the time, forcing him to speed up his decision-making is better than allowing him to dictate what he wants to do offensively. And then you have to be reactive. On defense, you need to be proactive, especially in the NBA. You need to be a proactive defense. You can't have Halliburton just walk the ball down and just go, all right, what do we want to do this time, guys? Guys, what do we want to do this time? Do we want to run the pick and roll? Nah, let's run a double drag screen. I'm going to come to the right. I'm going to swing it up top, and then I'm going to curl back around to the top. That's a fun one, right, guys? Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time out here. They were having a good time on our defense, right? Because we were playing very conservative defensively. We were standing back, trying to stay in front of our guy, and relying on one-on-one principles. Instead of against a team that loves to pass as much as the Pacers love to pass, you got to incorporate some zone mechanics into your defense, some zone principles. And I'm not saying play zone, especially considering this Knicks team, I doubt has ever even practiced zone under Tom Thibodeau. But you need some zone principles against this Pacers team because they are very pass happy. And you need to be able, all right, I'm going to stay here. And if he looks to pass it in here, I can jump over here. And if he looks to pass it over there, I'm going to jump over there. Now, every defense has zone principles, but you need to lean on those principles more so than your man-to-man principles. And I think when the Knicks get in trouble, they're far more concerned with their individual matchups than what the Pacers are looking to do in terms of getting it to a spot, kicking it back out, and swinging the ball around, which can be mitigated by getting into a little bit of a zone. Not a full zone, but just a little bit. Maybe just back in transition, get into a zone, and then match up. A matchup zone, one might say. Jay said, I just hope Tibbs continues to rotate Shamet right along with Deuce. Absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. 100% agree. The minutes, McBride had 8. Lon Wright had 6. Shamet had 9. I think that's perfectly fine. I want to see more from Deuce McBride, but we're never going to get it because Josh Hart is forced to play majority of minutes. Played 16, but 16 out of 24 is not bad. 16 out of 24 is not bad. He actually didn't play majority of the first half. Played a lot of it, more than half, but Josh Hart played very well, so I don't mind that. When Josh Hart's playing well, I don't mind playing Josh Hart a lot of minutes. But when he was playing like he was in Game 4, unacceptable. You have to be able to adjust in-game. Who's playing well? Who has the hot hand? Who should I lean on? Who should I not? Josh Hart has been very good so far tonight. Very few mistakes. He's got 5 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. He's been very good, very solid. No turnovers from Josh Hart so far. This is the Josh Hart we love and know. This is the Josh Hart we want to see. Not that garbage Josh Hart who showed up to Game 4. Whatever was going on then. Didn't like it. Didn't like it one bit. Hey, Hazy said we definitely need them in. They should be our go-to defensive lineup for the most part, right? For the most part, it's like some combination of those guys. Maybe you can sneak a Bridges in there if he's got the matchup advantage and he's playing well. Anunoby's got to be in there. And then you got Towns in there for offense because you need somebody to put the ball in the basket. But every now and again, maybe you can rotate Mitchell Robinson in there and just say, hey, we're going to stifle them from scoring for the next 2 minutes here. They're not going to score a single basket for the next 2 minutes. But we're very unlikely to ever get that. Also, I don't know if I want to see that because I don't know if that lineup's going to be able to score. Mike, what's up, Mike? But overall, very solid first half. Not a lot to complain about, right? Wasn't a perfect first half, but not a lot to complain about. Susan reminded people of the like button. Appreciate you, Susan. Absolutely. If you're enjoying the show, go ahead and hit the like button. We got a whole other half of basketball to get through, and Lord knows we're going to need all the energy we can get. All of it. All of it. David Oz Jr. said, I want to see Shaman and DeLon play 10 minutes in the second half. It's asking for a lot, especially considering who our head coach is. It's asking for a lot, 10 minutes from both of those guys. Look, DeLon Wright played 6 and Shaman played 9. I would just like to see that doubled in the second half. I would just like to see at the end of the game, DeLon Wright played at least 6 minutes and Landry Shamet played at least 18 minutes. Right? Because they played well. You know what? I'll even lower the bar. If I can get 15 minutes from DeLon Wright and 15 minutes from Landry Shamet, I will take it. I will take it. 15 minutes from each of those guys, I'll take it. If we can get 20 minutes from Deuce McBride, I will take it. Daniel Tilson said, Daniel's on his way home. I ordered him pizza. Appreciate you, Mrs. Tilson. I very much do. I very much do. He's got a lovely family in his hands. Gigi said Charles just got so mad. A Knicks fan tweeted about Dolan having them near the ventilation system, and Mayweather became a member. My goodness, Mayweather. Sharon McLean gifted 5 memberships. Oh my goodness, Sharon. How generous. How generous, Sharon. If you guys have been rewarded a membership, please go ahead and give Sharon a thank you. Sean Collins, Joe Non, Kwame Robertson, Mayweather, and Kay Hazy. Sharon with a very generous gift for you guys. Angel A1's Roman. What's up, Angel? Just that, to do yourself a favor and don't watch the halftime show. Keep it locked here. Yeah, I have not tuned into the halftime show at all. I got the volume on very low, but I'm not listening to it, not paying attention to it. You can see what's on my screen right now. Right? This is the same screen I watched the game on. You can see it right. Oh, that's not it. You can see it right here. Same screen I watched the game on. I can't show you too much because they'll come pull the screen down, but. Justice's dad, Cat Double Double. Yeah, he's already having what most would consider a very good game so far. If he ended the night with 17 and 10, it'd be a very good game. But the fact that he only did it in the first half, some special stuff. Might be in store for a very special second half. Very special game overall from these guys. They got to continue it. They have to continue it. Shot Collins said, will the lights go out tonight? If they do go out, I hope it's because the Knicks are responsible for it, not the Pacers. I'll tell you that. Jay Hazy said, I'm just glad I saw Josh go to score in transition. That's his bread and butter. It is. It is. I love to see, especially when he's got the advantage. I love to see him aggressive. Excuse me. I love to see him aggressive going to the basket. It is his bread and butter, like you said. Sam Cooper said, easier to like after subscribing. Don't need to sign into Google. That's a great tip there, Sam. Listen to Sam Cooper. It is easier to like the stream if you subscribe. A lot easier. So you can do both. I'd very much appreciate it. Just as that said, all of New York is focused on this game. No Yanks, no Mets, all on us. It's almost like they knew. Almost like they knew. Like, we need all eyes, all focus on the basketball team here tonight. Right? Baseball, we're still early in our season, still in the regular season. It's cool, whatever. They'll round themselves out into shape, both those teams. But we need all eyes and all focus on the Knicks tonight. I love it. I love it. Just Dad said top in a minus 18. Love to see it. Yeah, he was so bad, in fact, that Rick Carlisle pulled the plug and he went to the rookie, Jarace Walker. Not the rookie, second-year player, Jarace Walker. And he rewarded him by knocking down a 3, I will say. OG Rue becomes a member as well. Appreciate you, OG Rue. Very, very generous to you guys tonight. Yak said, Knicks 25 rebounds. Nice. Let's look at it. The Pacers with 18 rebounds and the Knicks with 25, winning the rebounding battle. That's important. We already went over the turnovers. They have 6 to our 7, so it's about even. Assists. The Knicks have 10 assists to the Pacers 11. Pacers are a very pass-happy team, so the fact that you're keeping pace with the Pacers is a good sign. Free throws, 8 for 11 for the Pacers. 5 for 5 for 5 for the Knicks from free throws. So they're actually getting to the foul line significantly more than us. 5 for 14 from three-point range for the Knicks, 7 for 18 for the Pacers. So that's an area of improvement that could happen here. Here we go. Start the second half, y'all. Let's start the second half. Justice's dad said 0-3, all from free throw range, his points. I want to give a shout out to Sharon for the very generous 5 gifted memberships. It's very generous to you, Sharon. I very much appreciate it. Here we go. Start of the second half, Halliburton will bring it down. Halliburton gets it over to Nembhard. Nembhard over to Turner. Turner back to Halliburton, coming to his right. Good ball denial from the Knicks. Halliburton gets it out to Nesmith, coming to his right, down the lane against Robinson. And a travel on Nesmith. Excellent defense from Robinson to protect that basket. Nesmith wanted no business in going up and attacking Robinson at the rim. Excellent defense to start. Got a nice stop. Now let's get a score. An 11-point game. Let's push it as far as we can, y'all. Push it as far as we can. Clayton chance. Let's go Knicks. Got to start it off right, Clayton. Got to start it off right. Brunson has it up top to get it over to Robinson. Robinson over to Towns. Towns up top being guarded by Siakam. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson loses the handle, but luckily falls right back to Towns. Towns going to put his head down, attack. Goes into the defender. An offensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. You can see that coming a mile away. The paint was crowded. Weren't really any angles for Towns to drive it into. So the Pacers will bring it down now. And some full court pressure from the Knicks. Nembhard bringing it down. I like to see it. Right? Force them to think a little bit quicker. Have to make a quicker decision. Nembhard to the basket. Righty layup. Blows the layup. Brunson came over to protect the rim. JB, the rim protector. Brunson on the left wing being guarded by Halliburton, but Nembhard really just blew that layup. Brunson down the lane. Splits the defense. Almost loses it. Tries to get it out to Anunoby, but knocked out of bounds by Halliburton. We got to do a better job of controlling the ball here. Got to do a better job of controlling the ball. Feels like it's getting a little slippery for the Knicks. Come on. Got to do a good job of lowering your turnovers. Brunson up top being guarded by Nesmith. Coming to his right up the screen. Halliburton steps up. Brunson being guarded by Halliburton now on a switch. Driving it down. Goes to the paint. Scoop play with the left hand. High off glass. And he gets it to go down. Tough finish from JB. And they're quickly pushing the other way as Brunson hit the floor. It's a 5-on-4. They get it over to Turner. Here's the trailer. Driving it down. Over to Nesmith. Right corner 3. Wide open. He's missed him before, but he knocks that one down. You can't expect him to continue to miss it. Can't trade 2s for 3s either. I don't like that. So Brunson will bring it down against Nesmith. Brunson has it on the left wing. Bullies his way to the basket. Lefty layup. Gets it to go in the foul. He said, you're not going to pressure me full court tonight. I'm just going to get to the basket on you then. You can't guard me. He said, y'all can't guard me. So Brunson's at the foul line for one more free throw. Justin's dad said, JB MVP. Give me that MVP for the Eastern Conference Finals, baby. Get us to Game 7, JB. Get us to the finals, JB. Be the superstar they say you're not, JB. Brunson knocks down his and one free throw. Halliburton's going to quickly try to push it the other way. Has it up top, pulling it back out as Robinson switches onto him. Halliburton's going to dance with it. Gets it over to Siakam. Siakam, mid-range pull-up jumper over Towns. Comes up short. I love it, Big Towns. I love it. Keep him out of the paint. Force him shooting those mid-range jumpers. He can knock him down, but if you keep forcing him to shoot it, Brunson a bad pass. Bridges able to save the possession, though. He picks it up. Got to get it out to somebody. Get it out to Towns. Bridges able to save that possession. Good job from Bridges. Bad pass from Brunson. Towns up top, picks up his handle, gets it back to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing, just puts up the 3 over. Oh, my goodness. JB just faced up and said, you can't guard me. Shot the 3 right between the eyes of Nesmith. He's saying, you can't guard me tonight. Halliburton all the way to the rim over Robinson as he froze him with a little hesitation. Bad defense from the Knicks overall. And Robinson gives it to Brunson, who wasn't paying attention, and they turn it right back over to him. And now Siakam has it up top. Come on, Mitch. Come on, JB. How are you not looking for the ball? You're the point guard. Halliburton down the lane gets it swatted out of bounds by Big Mitch. At least he gets that one back. Took out some frustration on that slap. He knew he messed up. And you guys know what I said. You're allowed to mess up in the NBA because it's going to happen all the time. But when you mess up, you better get it back on the other end, right? So Robinson turns it over with a silly inbounds play, but he gets it right back on the defensive end, slapping that ball out of bounds. But we still got to play defense here. Got 13 more seconds. Turner has it on the right wing. Good ball denial from the Knicks. Excellent ball denial. They got nowhere to go. Slapped out of his hands, and then off of Turner. Excellent defense, Big Mitch. Way to get it back on defense, Big Mitch. That's what I'm talking about. You mess up on one end, you get it back for us on the other end. Excellent defense. Great ball denial from Bridges. Great ball denial from Anunoby. Turner's got nowhere to go, and Robinson able to come up with the turnover. Now Brunson has it up top. Now Brunson has it to dance with it. Pump fake. Up top to Bridges. Back to Brunson being guarded by Turner. He said, you can't guard me, dog. I got it going tonight. You can't guard me. Hesitation. Step back. Right wing three. Line me up. Can't get it to go. Robinson and offensive rebound and put back. Way to reward yourself, Big Mitch. Way to reward yourself. You know we're not going to call no plays for Mitchell Robinson, so he said, I'm going to go get it myself. Watch this. Bang with the putback, baby. I love it. I love it. He said, I deserve that. I deserve that. Just as that said, got a late hit too. We're hooping on him. We're hooping on him, but it's a 16-point lead. Not insurmountable for this Pacers team. I want a 25-plus point lead. That is what I want. Send this thing back to Indiana. Marty Korn, what's up, Marty? Let's go Knicks, absolutely. Absolutely. Clayton Chance said this is our house. I love it, Clayton. I love it. This is our house. This is the Garden. PTG. We put it up on the board for a reason. PTG. Protect the Garden. They have 0 wins in Madison Square Garden in the Eastern Conference Finals. They have not been a good home team this whole playoff run. So I need them to pick up a victory, not for themselves, not for the coaching staff, not for the front office, but for the city, for the fans, for everybody who's staying by them right now. I need them to give the city a win, at least one here in the Garden. Get this win tonight. Get this win tonight. Lionel Mona said, foot on the gas till buzzer strikes 0. Absolutely, Lionel. Absolutely. We had game 1 all but locked up. We had game 1 all but locked up until those final 2.5, 3 minutes where they let their foot off the gas, where they allowed the Pacers to get back up off the mat. The ref was counting 1, 2, was all the way up to 9. And they just turned their back on the Pacers and allowed them to get up off the mat and build some momentum and steal that game away from you. And so now you're down in a 3-1 hole. At worst, this should be a 2-2 series here in the Garden. And with the win tonight, you should have been able to take a commanding 3-2 series lead. But instead, now you're fighting for your lives, down 3-1, trying to send this back to Indiana. Celtics move peace. What's up, Celtics? You got a Celtics fan in chat? Appreciate you, brother, checking in. Clayton said, love the vibes. Appreciate you having me in here, Clayton. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Justice's dad is literally counting down the seconds until this game is over. No lead is safe. No lead is safe. Sharon McLean, win every quarter. It's got to be the mentality, right? This quarter is 0-0 so far. So far, this quarter is 0-0. And so far, or this quarter started 0-0. So far, it is 10-5. Knicks are winning the quarter by 5. They won the first quarter by 4. They won the second quarter by 7. And so far, they're winning this quarter by 5. Halliburton bringing it down against Bridges. Hit ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard over to Siakam, over to Turner. Turner up top. Good ball denial from Bridges. Excellent ball denial. Turner has it up top. Robinson hounding him. They hand it off to Nesmith. Shot clock's winding down. Nesmith walks into a pull-up three over Brunson. Well short. Long rebound. Turner able to grab it. Has it in the right corner. Up top. Throws it to nobody. And the Knicks pick it off. Excellent, excellent defense. Excellent ball denial from Bridges. Where has this been all series long? Waiting until game 5 when you're down 3-1 is a little annoying, but at least we're getting it now. Towns has it in the post against Turner. They bring a double team. Nembhard comes over, and they call a foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. You can't turn your back on the defense, Towns. That is on you, brother. That is 3 fouls on you now, and you've been so dominant here tonight. You can't have that, brother. We can't have that. You just grab them right in front of the ref. Come on, man. It's 4 turnovers on Towns and 3 fouls. Ay, this guy, man. He giveth and he taketh. He's so good, and then he's so annoying. Halliburton up top gets it over to Nesmith, gets it over to Nembhard, driving it down, picks his handle up, gets it out to Nesmith. Nesmith dancing with it against Brunson, driving to his right, middle of the lane, gets stripped by Brunson, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Pacers. Clayton Chan says, doesn't matter what they do. The Knicks are locked in. They are locked in. They are communicating. They are switching. They are playing passing lanes. They are staying in front of their man. Fantastic defense so far, but come on. Come on. Got to keep it going. Also got to clean up some of the offensive turnovers that they've had so far, namely in Karl-Anthony Towns. Siakam's going to attack Brunson one-on-one. They bring a double team, kicks it out to Nesmith up top. Bridges closes out. A pull-up straightaway three. He can't get it to go down. Excellent defense running them off the line. Excellent defense. Towns with the rebound. Hit ahead. Anunoby, right corner three. No hesitation. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Bridges had it. Lost it. And then Tony Bradley picked it up, but he was standing out of bounds when he touched it. So the ball is going to stay with the Knicks here. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ricardo said those are the shortcomings of Cat. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. He giveth and he taketh. Look, the positives far outweigh the negatives 99% of the time. But that does not mean that the negatives are not there. Siakam able to pick up the loose ball, hands it off to Bradley. Bradley gets fouled by Robinson. Robinson did a great job of hustling back on defense when it looked like every other Knick gave up on the play. Brunson on the inbounds threw it right outside the reach of Karl-Anthony Towns. Miscommunication between both of those guys. And Siakam just chased it down, able to pick it up. And if it wasn't for Mitchell Robinson, it would have been an easy 2-point basket for Pascal Siakam. Instead, he's going to send Tony Bradley, who's not a good free throw shooter, to the foul line. Hopefully he misses one. And you know what I say about opponent missing free throws. Come on, Tony Bradley, line us up. Knocks down the first one. Come on, Tony, you owe us one. You owe us one, Tony. Just as Dad said, the Knicks have never trailed in this game, and it should stay that way until the end. Bradley knocked down the first one. Come on, big dog. You know you don't want to hit that next one. Come on, big dog. He does knock down both free throws. I don't like it. I don't like it, Tony. You owe us one missed free throw. Come on, man. Brunson's going to bring it down as Nembhard's going to guard Brunson now. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left. Driving it down. Brunson loses his balance. Picks his dribble up. Gets it out to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Brunson's getting hounded right now. Brunson driving it down. Middle of the lane. Pulls up jumper. Can't get it to go, and a foul on Nembhard. Mark said, about time JB got the whistle. I mean, apparently they're allowed to play football, man. Apparently they're allowed to play football out there. Mitchell Robinson has been very impactful so far here in the third quarter. Hopefully we see him at some point in the fourth quarter. Tom Thibodeau has this bad rotation right now going on where he plays him the whole first quarter, majority of the third quarter. We don't see him at all in the second. We don't see him at all in the fourth. So Brunson's at the foul line for 2 free throws as he drew the foul. Nembhard, he knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Justice's dad said 19 minutes left. Tony Bradley limping off the court. And Thomas Bryant is coming into the game. We haven't seen Thomas Bryant in a while. Tony Bradley has been the go-to guy for Rick Carlisle because Thomas Bryant was getting thrown around by Mitchell Robinson. We'll see how this matchup goes. Brunson knocks down both free throws. Thank you, JB. Absolutely adore made free throws. Absolutely adore him. Halliburton's going to bring it down against Bridges. Coming to his left off a high screen from Thomas Bryant. Pocket pass to Bryant. It's going to go up. Gets blocked by Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, baby. Dominating this quarter defensively. Where will we be without Big Mitch? They get it down low to Anunoby being guarded by Nembhard. Anunoby's going to put the ball down on the floor. Gets it out to Towns. Towns up top. Driving right past Siakam all the way to the basket. A lot of contact layup. Gets the layup to go. He's looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it, but at least he got the layup to go. 18-point lead for the Knicks. Here comes Nembhard. Quick hit ahead. Robinson with the steal. Mitchell Robinson, baby. Knicks pushing the other way. Anunoby can't get the lob dunk to go from Brunson. My goodness, I would have lost my mind. I would have threw the goddamn microphone. If Anunoby got that dunk to go down, I would have threw the microphone again. Forget the microphone. Forget it. If he would have got that dunk to go down, Brunson in transition off the steal from Mitchell Robinson, which I was already going crazy over because Big Mitch is just dominating the game right now defensively. Defensively, he's dominating the game, right? He gets the steal, hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down, throws a nice lob from the three-point line to Anunoby. He goes up with the one hand. Tony Bradley comes over and fouls him. He almost gets the dunk to go down, but you know what? We'll take the 2 free throws. Just knock down the 2 free throws, OG. Knock them down, my brother. Knock them down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got one more to go. Give us a 20-point lead, OG. Give us that 20-point lead. Susan said Mitchell Robinson is the MVP this round. He's been fantastic. He's been fantastic so far tonight. Just as that said, Halliburton pouting on the bench. Hey, man. These some front runners out here. We know this. We know this. Halliburton gets both of them to go. Siakam bringing it down. Siakam has it in the mid-range against Towns. Coming to his left. Fall-away jumper. Draws the foul on Towns. That's 4 fouls on Karl-Anthony Towns. Get him up out of the game, Tibbs. Get him up out of the game. Casey said, I refuse to feel how I felt in game 1. E. Grant said, just like I said, if Towns lives in the paint, good things happen. He just picked up his 4th foul, brother, so now he's going to be out of the game because he's been living in the paint. Offensive fouls. Dumb, silly fouls and offensive fouls, right? It's a give and a take. Towns can dominate down low, but if you have him down there too often, he's going to pick up the offensive foul. It's going to happen. Towns comes off the court and is serenaded by the crowd. Some great effort from Towns, if not for some silly plays, which is going to end his 3rd quarter here. 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd, so they're going to have to survive the rest of it without Karl-Anthony Towns. Can they do it? They absolutely can. Siakam missed the 1st free throw, by the way. You love to see it. Doug Fresh, what's up, Doug? Siakam knocks down the 2nd one. Brunson's going to bring it down. Brunson coming to his left. Off a double screen. Siakam switched on to Brunson. Tried to get the inside pass to Josh Hart, who was wide open under the basket, but kicked out of bounds by Siakam. Clayton Chanson missed the Brunson time. Let's take it over. Absolutely, Clayton, absolutely. With Towns on the bench, JB. Gotta lock in, JB. Gotta lock in. He's been locked in all night long, so I'm not worried about it, but now everybody's got to get in on the action. Siakam knocks it out of bounds again. We got 16 on the shot clock, so we got more than enough time. We should be all right. Let's get it in. Let's get a good shot, Knicks. Just as that said, can dent Cats plus 25 with him on the bench. True. True. They get it in the Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. He's got Mathurin on him. Now, Mathurin's not as good a defender, but he is pesky. Slip past the Bridges, out to Josh Hart, and Josh Hart turns it over. Another dumb, silly pass. Just shoot the layup, Josh. Home run pass out to Mathurin. He loses the handle, picks it back up, and gets fouled by Robinson, pushed out of bounds by accident. Robinson couldn't hold himself up. Is it in the shooting act, or is it side out of bounds? Jay said we need to refocus here. They do. They do. Pacers are in the bonus, so it didn't matter whether he was in the shooting, whether he was in the act of shooting or not. They're now in the bonus. Terrible turnover from Josh Hart. That's the good and the bad from Josh Hart. The good and the bad from Josh Hart. Mathurin at the foul line knocks down the 1st one. Sam Cooper said Cat needs a rest. When he comes back in, it'll be time to give JB a rest. True. True. Right? Positive and negatives, but you don't want him to have to go out with the 4 fouls. You want it to be a natural substitution. But it could be a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. I agree with you, Sam. I agree with you. Mathurin knocks down both free throws. 72-55. Bridges will bring it down off some full court pressure here. Under 6 to go. We're past the halfway point here in the third quarter, and Bridges has it up top being guarded by Halliburton. Get it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Driving it down. Kicks it over to Josh Hart. Right corner three wide open. Josh Hart comes up short. Bridges an offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Anunoby. Back up top to Hart. Hart's going to drive it down against Siakam. Knocked out of his hands. Picks it back up. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges on the left wing. Looking to attack to his right. Stops. Turns. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Cutting to the basket. Pump fakes. Spins. Fall away hook shot. Can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball. Siakam able to grab it. Quick outlet. Anunoby picks up the loose ball. Mathurin knocks it out of his hands. Josh Hart grabs it. Out to Brunson. Over to Anunoby. Sets his feet. Fires from three. Can't get it to go after all of that. And then Josh Hart fouls Mathurin, man. Come on. Come on, man. Allowing them back into the game. Just letting them get to the foul line. Towns and Josh Hart. Just get Deuce McBride, get the defensive lineup in the game, man. Get Deuce McBride in the game for Josh Hart. Just letting them back in the game, man. Jay said bring in Shaman and DeLon. You know he's not going to do that. He's going to ride Josh Hart the rest of the quarter. He's going to ride this exact lineup to the rest of the quarter. Got to get some subs in, man. Where's McBride? Get McBride in the game. Anunoby's got to knock down one of these threes, too. But they're letting them right back into the game. Mathurin knocks down the first free throw. It's down to 16. Come on, man. GG said, can't believe Hart is about the cause of this game. I wouldn't go that far. But he's been far more mostly positive than negative. But I don't want to see the negative start to rear their heads here. He had a turnover, dumb silly foul there, put him on the line in back-to-back possessions. Now Brunson's going to bring it down against Mathurin after Mathurin knocked down both free throws. So it's 72-57, 15-point game. Brunson has it out on the perimeter, and he gets fouled by Mathurin. Mark Avon, what's up, Mark? Pacers do go cold, though, but they can heat up in a second, though. They can heat up in a second. A 15-point lead, I don't like. 20-point lead, feel pretty decent about. 15-point lead, don't like. Halliburton comes up limping. I don't know what happened to Halliburton, but he had a little grimace on him as Brunson crosses over, down the lane, kicks it out. Josh Hart, wide open, straightaway three to Big Josh. Got to get one of these threes to go down, man. Between him and Anunoby, just bleeding points right now. Just bleeding points. Mathurin has it in the middle of the lane, kicks it out to Halliburton. Halliburton catches, pump fakes, inside pass to top, and against Brunson, gets the layup to go and one. Make a substitution, Tibbs. Get these guys off the court. Get somebody in the game who's going to help, man. Mark said, get Josh out. Get somebody in. Somebody who's going to make a positive impact, man. Get Shamet out there. Somebody. McBride, DeLon Wright. Like, you got options, man. You don't have to stick with these guys the whole time just because you like them. Come on, man. McBride comes in for Anunoby. Not the substitution I would have made, but at least it's different. At least it's different, right? I'm calling for something different. He gave us something different. Come on, Deuce. Toppin knocks down his and one free throw, and an 8-0 run from the Pacers where 8-0 run for the Pacers where 6 of their points came from the foul line. Brunson driving it down against Shepard, inside pass to Bridges. He gets a nice easy layup. Finally, the Knicks made an easy basket. Now lock up on defense again. Halliburton bringing it down. He looks fine after limping on the previous possession. He looks fine here. They hit Toppin, Cunt to the basket. Righty layup, gets it to go. Terrible defense by the Knicks. Josh Hart getting caught sleeping with Toppin, Cunt to the basket yet again. Get Shaman in the game. Get DeLon Wright in the game. Somebody. And the Knicks call a timeout. Tibbs. Oh, no, they're going to go to Hacker Robinson. They're going to put Mitchell Robinson on the foul line. Knicks with a 12-point lead. Tibbs, brother. Make a change, man. Make a change, brother. Get DeLon Wright. Get Shaman. Get McBride finally got in the game. Get one of these guys in the game. You exit how small lineup? Well, Robinson at the foul line. Big Mitch, if you knock down both these free throws, you know I'm hitting the lights for you, big dog. You know I'm hitting the lights for you. Misses the first. But it looked good. Looked good. Hit off the back rim. You got it, big dog. You got it. They had Halliburton use the foul. Is that 2 fouls on Halliburton or just 1? That was the first foul on Halliburton. I'd look to see if they could keep it up, man. I'd look to see if they could keep it up. in terms of the fouling, right? Because they'll start racking up some fouls if they don't want to. Big Mitch is at the foul line, missed the first one, missed the second one, long rebound. Thomas Bryant able to grab it. Here comes Halliburton. Hit ahead to Matherin. Matherin's going to bring it down against Brunson. Euro steps down the lane. Scoop blade with the right hand, draws the foul. He's going back to the foul line. Tibbs, get the defensive unit in the game, man. Get the defensive unit in the game, man. Put Karl Anthony Towns in the game. Tell him don't foul. Believe in him. Mark said 3 fouls on Mitch. 3 fouls on Mitch, 4 fouls on Towns. Precious Achiuwa is going to come into the game now. All right, Precious. All right, Precious. Show me something, brother. Show me something. Matherin's at the foul line, and the Pacers are knocking down their free throws, crawling their way back into this game. The Knicks are just allowing them to crawl their way back in. MBM said, no worries, Knicks got this. But they had a lead, though, MBM. They had a lead, and it's very annoying that they're allowing them to crawl their way back into it. It's an 11-point game right now with Matherin with 1 more free throw to go. He knocks down both. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Bridges gets it into Brunson. Brunson will bring it down. Matherin full court pressure. Brunson up top. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. Driving it down in the lane. Takes a bump. Floater. Gets the floater to go. No foul call. Back to 12. Keep it at double digits going into the fourth. Halliburton has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left. Driving it down in the lane. Leaves it off for Bryant. Thomas Bryant pulls it all the way back out. Gets it out to Matherin. And an offensive foul on Ben Shepherd. Brunson. Way to flop it out, big dog. Right? We paid for them acting classes. It's about time you put them to good use. Way to act out that offensive foul, my man. Siakam's going to sub back in for Thomas Bryant. So this should be a good matchup for Achiuwa. He and Siakam match up pretty well in terms of their physicality. Brunson has it up top. Dancing with it against Halliburton. Crossing over to his left. Down the lane. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart spins in the lane. Loses the handle. Kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges driving to his right. Mid-range. Pull-up jumper. Baseline. Gets it to go. Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you, Mikhail. Needed it. Needed it. Halliburton coming to his right. Gets it out to Siakam. Siakam over to Matherin. Matherin. Swing through to his right. A pull-up 3 from Matherin. In and out. Can't get it to stay. Good box out by Brunson. He picks up the rebound. Now he's bringing it down. Brunson. Has it up top. A step back 3 for JB. Oh my goodness, Jalen Brunson. The burner is lit, y'all. The burner is lit. Did he get the 3-point shot and the foul? The 3-point shot and the foul, y'all? Oh my goodness. I was too busy celebrating the bucket that I didn't even notice Toppin ran into him. They gave him the 3 points and the foul. Give me a 4-point play, my brother. Give me a 4-point play. Get it, JB. Go get it, JB. Send this back to Indiana, JB. Right? We talked about it. We talked about it. We said, what did we say, y'all? What did we say? Right? We talked about it. I forget who brought it. Was it you, Chi-Chi? I think it was you, Chi-Chi. Somebody did. Somebody did. Let me know who was it. We know the Pacers are going to go on a little bit of a run. You got to be able to sit in your defense. Boom, boom, boom. Take the hits. It's all right. Take the hits. Boom, boom, boom. They got Towns up out of there with 4 fouls. They got Robinson up out there with a hack and Mitch. He picked up 3 fouls. Boom, they got them out of there. And you know what? We came back and JB said, watch this, though. This is why I'm the captain. This is why I'm all NBA. This is why I'm in the MVP conversation. This is how I got us to the Eastern Conference Finals. Watch this. Pull up 3. Bang. In your mouth. Give me my foul. I'm getting my free throws, too. I love it. I love it. You got to be able to hang in that corner, absorb those hits, and get right back into it, right? Boom, boom, boom. They're going to tire themselves out. They're going to step back and be like, damn, they're still standing up? Okay. And that's when you go, whoo, whoo. All right, let's get to it then. My turn. My turn. Let me swing back. Boom, 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 boom. Let me swing back. Mark Avon said, Knicks ain't out of this series yet, man. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. Kerwin Nixon said, finally some Precious. Hey, man, I was talking to my dad earlier about this series, And he asked me, he was like, man, what's going on with Precious? How come Precious can't get in the series? Like, am I crazy? I was like, you're not crazy. Like, it could work. He matches up decently with Siakam. It's a new interesting wrinkle. You could you could spell Towns or Robinson a couple minutes here and there, depending on the lineup. It's always been a little bit weird with Achua out there, but you could survive maybe 2 or 3 minute stretches with him if you're really looking to get somebody some rest. And hey, man, they're surviving the Precious Achua minutes. Now, it's also coming off the back of Jalen Brunson being awesome, but you know. Brunson's up to 29 points, 11 for 16 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. 4 boards, 4 assists, doing a little bit of everything, man. Doing a little bit of everything. So Genetic said Tibbs got a firm talking to. Clayton said we have Mr. Brunson. I take Mr. Brunson any day. Absolutely. I go to war for JB. Right? I go to war with JB every time. More than anybody else in the league, I know number 11 got us. I know he got us. I know when push comes to shove, Jalen Brunson's going to be there hooping. It's just always been a matter of fact is who's going to come along with him. See, but now he's got a bona fide star right next to him in Karl-Anthony Towns. Now he got the dog right next to him in OG Anunoby. So he knows he's got some dudes with him now. Now he's got some dudes with him, and now we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. GG said, Precious, no Siakam game from Toronto. You can definitely guard him. Well, I was also saying the same thing about Anunoby, and Anunoby struggled a little bit to guard him. So, Sire Love reminding people to hit the like button. Absolutely, Sire. Appreciate you. If you're in the stream right now, if you're enjoying the show, go ahead and hit the like button. Show some love. Yak said, dogs know something good is going on. It's a great night so far. It's a great night so far. Hopefully the Knicks don't ruin it. Right? Don't ruin it, Knicks. Keep it going. Keep it going. Brunson's at the foul line. Gets the first one to go. Or his only one, I should say. It was a 4-point play. Halliburton's on the bench. McConnell is in. He's going to attack Bridges, spins in the lane, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Siakam. In the lane, stops, turns, spins, pump fake, goes up, off glass, can't get it to go. Good defense from Siakam. They didn't call the foul. Here comes Bridges the other way. Pump fake, inside to Achua. Achua gets grabbed, gets the and one for Precious Achua. Yes, sir. Way to be patient. Way to be patient, Bridges. I love it. Bridges could have shot that pull-up 3. He brought it down, and he said, hold on. Precious, here you go, big dog. Precious, way to finish. Way to finish, big dog. I knew you had it in you, Precious. I knew you had it in you. Knicks back up by 20. Exactly what we wanted to see. Right? We took them body blows. We talked about it. We talked about this. We took them body blows, and now we're swinging back. DeLon Wright's getting ready to sub back in. There you go, DeLon. There you go. No Brunson, no Towns for the last 2.5 minutes. This is a ballsy move, Tibbs. This is a ballsy move. No Brunson, no Towns. Achua misses his and one free throw, Toppin with the rebound. Here comes McConnell, hands it off to Shepard, over to Toppin. Toppin coming to his left, fakes the handoff, goes past the defense, down the lane. Scoop blade with the right hand, can't get it to go. Excellent defense from Achua, not the foul, and he grabs the rebound. Here comes DeLon Wright. This is a ballsy move from Tibbs. Got to survive these 2.5 minutes without Towns or Brunson. DeLon Wright has it up top to get it over to McBride. Come on, McBride. Come on, Bridges. You guys have got to be the guys. McBride, a pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. There you go, Deucey. There you go, Deucey. Get to work, big dog. Get to work. Knicks up by 22 now. McConnell on the right wing, being guarded by Bridges. Crosses over to his left. Kicks it out. DeLon Wright with the steal. He's off and running. He's going to go all the way to the basket. Reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Achua can't grab the offensive rebound. Mathurin picks it up. Here comes Toppin. Down the lane. Bounce pass to Achua. Goes up. Gets grabbed by McBride. And it's going to be 2 free throws for Deuce McBride. Listen, I'm not going to kill DeLon Wright for the missed layup. I am going to kill Precious Achua for not grabbing that offensive rebound. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Rick Carlisle was very upset. Deuce McBride with the chase down. chase down foul. Wanted to save the and one from Siakam. Looked to wrap him up, but Siakam was going up in the air. Knocks him out of the air. It is a tough, dangerous play. I'm not sure it's a flagrant. Both guys were all right. Not sure it's a flagrant. But Rick Carlisle, how angry and upset he was, the refs are going to oblige him and go take a look at it at the monitors. I think they are going to walk away from it thinking this is a legal, clean play. There's no excessive force. There's no wind-up. There's no pull down from McBride. He wraps him up and then he lets him go. Wraps him up and then he lets him go. It's kind of a textbook foul from Deuce McBride, for being honest. But we'll see. We'll see, because, hey, man, you never know with these officials. You never know. Jay said common foul. It should be. It should be. It's a common foul. Referees deem it a common foul. Knicks with a 22-point lead. Siakam's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Excellent foul from Deuce McBride. Like I said, textbook chase down foul from Deuce McBride. There's absolutely a way to not foul a guy in transition, and Deuce McBride did it to perfection. He fouled him to perfection, the proper way. Clayton said, okay, 12 minutes to finish this game. See them in game 6. Still got 2 minutes to end the quarter. Got to end the quarter strong. Still got 2 minutes. George Jones, what's up, George? So Siakam's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Shot Collins said, after the Knicks win in game 7, this will be the best comeback of all time. Hey, man, 1 game at a time. We'll celebrate it when we get there. We'll celebrate it when we get there. Siakam knocks down the first one. He's got another one coming. Kerwin Nixon said, Knicks got to get Dante DiVincenzo back somehow. It ain't happening, brother. Got to get over the ex-girlfriend. She ain't coming back. She ain't coming back. Siakam misses the second free throw. Josh Hart with the rebound, but it gets taken out of his hands by Jarace Walker. You got to grab these rebounds, man. Siakam's going to drive it in on Bridges. Stop, turn, kicks it out to Mathurin. Blows by the defense, reverse layup. Gets the and one, and a terrible foul from Josh Hart. A horrific foul from Josh Hart. Gives him the and one. At least be a Deuce McBride, man. At least be a Deuce McBride. And don't give him the and one. Come on, man. As good as Josh Hart was in the first half, the second half has not necessarily been it. Mathurin's at the foul line for 1 more. 19-point game. 18-point game. Lon Wright will bring it down against Ben Shepherd's pressure. McBride has it up top, being guarded by McConnell. McBride gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Mathurin. Bridges over the top pass to Siakam. Siakam just loses the handle on it, kicks it out to the Lon Wright. Faces up, puts up the 3. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. McBride comes flying in for the offensive rebound. He's going to pull it all the way back out. I love it, I love it, Deuce. I love it. Crossover, mid-range jumper for Deuce. Can't get that one to go. Josh Hart flying for it, grabs it. Can't hold on to it, out of bounds, off of McConnell. Ball going back to the Knicks. There you go, Josh Hart. Way to make up for it. Way to make up for the silly foul with the effort play, brother. Way to make up for it. Right? What do I always say? If you make a dumb play on one end, go make up for it on the other end. If you make a bad defensive play, make up for it offensively. You make a bad offensive play, go make up for it defensively. Bridges has it in the mid-range off the inbound, backing down Mathurin. Backing him down. Middle of the lane, fall-away jumper, got to his spot, can't get it to go. McConnell with the rebound. Here comes McConnell, pushing it the other way. Under a minute to go. They get it over to Mathurin, extra pass to Siakam. Siakam coming to his left, back to Mathurin. Coming to his right, driving it in on Hart. Stop, turn, spin, has it on the block, backing him down now. Kicks it out to Siakam, up top, driving to his right, spins to his left, kicks it out. Shepherd, a left wing 3, he was open, and he splashes it. It's a big shot. 15-point game. Josh Hart's going to drive it down against Walker, and Jarace Walker fouls Josh Hart. What are you doing, brother? Terrible foul from Jarace Walker. Excellent pass from Siakam, and Ben Shepherd with some nerves of steel, man. Ice water in them veins. All momentum against him. He knocks down that 3. Just Dad said pressure's been okay. He's been all right. He's held his own. He's surviving the minutes. That's all you could ask for. All you could ask for. Hard at the foul line, knocks down the first one. Thank you, Josh. Jay said, when the defensive guys are in, we need Deuce and McHale to step up. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Absolutely. Those are the two guys I'm looking at most. I'm right there with you, Jay. I'm right there with you. Hart knocks down both free throws. Thank you, Josh. 17-point game. Get it over to Matherin. Matherin being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left off the screen. Driving it down. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Good defense from Deuce McBride, but Matherin knocks it down anyway. McBride will bring it down. And he's going to hold it for what should be the final shot of the quarter. About a second difference between game clock and shot clock. 15-point game. 15-point game. 15's not enough. I want a basket here. Give me a basket here. They get it over to McBride. Coming to his right. Dancing with it. Crosses over to his left. Down the lane. Ball away foul line jumper. Gets it to go. I wanted it. And he gave it to me. And the referees call a travel. I thought they were going to call a foul. The referees blew the whistle. It's either going to be a foul on the long right or a travel on Matherin. They called the travel. And it looks like the ball's going to go with the Knicks, so they're going to put Towns back in. They called the travel. They put time back up on the clock. And they're going to check to see how much time is left on the clock. I don't think they can change the call here. .6 seconds up, put up on the clock. Got enough time to catch and shoot. Got to catch and fire it, man. Need all the points you can get. I don't want to see that you didn't get the shot off in time. Catch and let it go. Catch and let it go, y'all. Stealth Gen X said, why put Cat in now? Last minute logo 3. Last minute logo 3, Stealth. .6 seconds to go. Put Cat in there. Let him fire that thing up. We're actually going to go to a timeout. Somebody took a timeout. The Knicks take a timeout? I don't know why you would take a timeout there. Do they lose the timeout going into the fourth quarter? Kerwin Nixon said Tibbs has to start his NASCAR squad in the fourth quarter. Who's the NASCAR squad, Kerwin? Who's in it? Who's the NASCAR squad? Josh Hart. He's got to be in there. I'd put Mitch in over Towns. Shamit. Bridges. Right? I got Hart, McBride, Robinson, Shamit, and Bridges. That's the NASCAR squad right there? Sorry, Love said Tibbs using the bench is the turning point of the series. Look, man, it should be a really simple concept to use your bench more often. But Tibbs doesn't like simple concepts. Tibbs likes to make it as difficult as possible. So Brunson's going to inbound it. We got .6 to go. Catch and fire, y'all. Just catch and fire. Here we go. Here we go. Into Towns. All the way jumper. Airballs it. That's the end of the quarter. The end of the quarter. All that time, and that's the end of the quarter. Cool. That was very, very useful use of our time. Now on to the fourth quarter. 17-point game. I like it. I like 17 more than I like 15. 15 didn't feel right. I didn't like the 15-point lead going into the fourth quarter. I didn't like that. It didn't feel right. 17-point lead, I could live with. I like that. I like that a lot more. 20 I wanted, but 17 I'm fine with. 17 I'm fine with. So we're going to go into the fourth quarter. We're up 17 points. And we got to just accomplish the one mission, y'all. PTG. PTG. And why is that up? There you go. There you go. Clayton said Knicks are ready for a super series. Here we go. Celtics says, y'all lucky? Hey, brother. Luck is a part of every championship run. Stealth said, Deuce, Hart, Mitch, Bridges, OG. I like it. I like it. Kinahara, what's up, Kinahara? Said refs aren't the problem. Problem is Tibbs' rotation and defense. Yeah. I mean, those have been the two main problems. There's a lot of reason for those problems, but those have been the two main problems for sure. Kinahara said I got Halliburton under points, rebounds, and assists, which is good. Yeah, he's been had a very quiet night. Had a very quiet night so far. Let's do this. Halliburton so far tonight, 6 points, 5 assists, 1 for 5 from the field, 4 for 5 from the foul line. He's made 1 shot, and all of his other points have come from the foul line. That's cool. That's cool. Chris Rose said he had 82 games to put the bench in. Now his job is on the line. Clown emoji. Hey man, I lambasted Tibbs all year about his usage of the bench, man. We've been here all year, man. We've talked about it all year. We know. We're all right here with it. We know. There's just nothing I can do from all the way back here as a fan, man. There's nothing I can do. He doesn't answer my calls anymore. I've tried to call him, but he's done listening to me. He's done listening to me. Knicks fan said, "Is there anyone with plus minus on the Pacers?" Anybody with a positive plus minus on the Pacers? Yes, a lot of their bench guys. Toppin's a minus 24, but every other bench guy is in the positive. So here we go, y'all. Start of the fourth. Gigi said the only changes I want to see next year is LeBron and Kristaps to boost our bench. Off the bench is fire. There you go, Chi. Now you're thinking with your brain. Off the bench is fire. Towns has it up top. It's the long right comeback door out to Shamet. Shamet swings through to his right. Step back mid-range jumper. Andrew Shamet, way to rattle it in, brother. Way to rattle that mid-range jumper in. Towns up top. They get it down low to Siakam. They bring a double team into Mathurin. Gets blocked by Shamet, but he gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Decent foul from Shamet. Decent foul. The Knicks come out with DeLon Wright, Josh Hart, Landry Shamet, Karl Anthony Towns, and OG Anunoby. So Mathurin's back at the foul line for 2 more free throws. Mathurin knocks down the first one. Charlie V. Cruz said, I hope the Pacers are not just giving this game to us purposely because they want to end it in Indianapolis. No, they're not doing that. You have to win wherever you could win. Because you never know what kind of momentum could be built. If they lose that game in Indiana, you're coming back to the Garden for Game 7, man. You're seeing the way tonight's going down. Mathurin's at the foul line, knocked down the first one, knocks down the second one. He's been perfect from the foul line so far tonight. So McBride's going to bring it down against McConnell. McBride is in for, who's he in for? He's in for DeLon Wright. Why is he not in for Josh Hart? Get Josh Hart out of there. McBride up top, dancing with it against McConnell. Driving it down, stop, turn, kicks it out. Anunoby, left corner 3, fading out of bounds. He gets it to go. Thank you, OG. McConnell bringing it down. Coming to his right off a screen. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Towns. Gets it to go. That's what McConnell does. I've never seen him miss a mid-range jumper, man. I've never seen it. Have y'all seen it? I don't think it exists. Josh Hart crosses over on Siakam. Pulls it back out. Hands it off to McBride. Now over to Towns. Towns up top, facing up against Turner. Jab step, driving to his left. Stops, turns, spins, drop step, layup, blows the layup. Siakam with the rebound. Here comes McConnell. McConnell driving it down against McBride to the basket. Kicks it out to Walker. Walker in the mid-range, inside. Shamit fighting for it. Loose ball, still loose. Josh Hart ends up with it. 4 Knicks down there fighting for that loose ball. Excellent defense from Landry Shamit. Josh Hart's going to put his head down, attack, and throws it to nobody, man. Get Josh Hart out of the game. Over to Matherin, driving it in on Josh Hart, leans in, gets the layup. Get Josh Hart out of the game, man. Just let him sit down for a minute. Just let him sit down for a minute. McBride has it up top, being guarded by McConnell. Coming to his right. On the right wing. Now coming to his left off the Towns screen. Good screen from Towns. Pocket pass to Towns down the lane. Gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. He's holding his face. Got slapped in the face. Jay said, I love Josh, but what is up with him? I love Josh too, Jay. I love Josh Hart. And there's really nothing up with him. You just got to sit him down for a minute. There's no reason why he comes into the game in the third quarter and plays the rest of the game. Why is he in right now when DeLon Wright could be in the game? Let Josh Hart take a breather, man. Let him take a breather. You let him take a breather, he'll come back in a minute. Just Dad said Hart double-doubles are a thing of the past. He had a double-double the last game, Just Dad. He had a double-double the last game. I don't care about the box score. I care about what it looks like here. Towns misses the first free throw, by the way. Gigi said there's no way Tibbs can just allow Hart to be a turnover machine and not bench him. He did it all last game, man. Did it all last game. Towns knocks down the second free throw. McConnell brings it down. McConnell on the right wing. Being guarded by Shamit. Quick crossover to his right. In the paint. Under the basket. Good defense from Shamit. He's got nowhere to go. Shamit knocks it off of McConnell. Excellent defense from Landry Shamit, man. Excellent defense all night from Landry Shamit. Has there been one moment where I was like, it was bad defense from Shamit? He's been exactly where he's needed to be. He's been exactly where he's been needed to be. McBride bringing it down. 17-point game. And a Knicks in 7 chain is breaking out in the Garden. Hey, y'all, just get this game tonight. Anunoby coming to his right, dancing with it. Pull up 3 over Matherin. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. McConnell with the rebound. Hit ahead to Walker. Walker's going to bring it down. Shamit's going to pick him up. Walker kicks it out to McConnell. McConnell coming to his right. Gets it over to Siakam in the post, being guarded by Hart. Swings through to his right along the baseline. Gets an easy layup. Blows right past Josh Hart. I mean, what is Josh Hart out there giving us that DeLon Wright can't give us right now? Let Josh Hart sit down for 2 or 3 minutes. Let him catch his breath. Let him get some water. Come on, man. Why does he have to play the whole second half? Put Mitchell Robinson in the game. Where's Big Mitch at? Swing it over to Shamit. Shamit to left wing 3. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Almost got it to go down. Here come the Pacers pushing the other way in a 15-point game. Driving it down. Josh Hart knocks it out of his hands. There you go, Josh. Way to get it back. Don't turn it over. Don't turn it over. Shoves it over to Towns. Towns down the lane. Gets stripped. No foul call. A lot of contact. Here comes Walker pushing the other way. It's a 5-on-4 as Towns went into the stands. Where are you, brother? They get over to Matherin. Matherin extra pass to Walker. Walker extra pass to Turner. Turner extra pass to Walker. Walker left wing 3. He wasn't ready for it, but he splashed it anyway. And it's a 12-point game. McBride's going to bring it down. We're going to call a timeout. Crowd start chanting Knicks in 7. Hey, man, win the goddamn game first. Were y'all not around for game 1? Were y'all not around for game 1? What is the crowd doing? What is the crowd doing? Joe said that's why Josh is in the game? Yeah, and then we didn't do anything on the possession he got the turnover with. Because he pushed it down into the paint and he did that thing where he pushes it down and then he picks it up. And then he stands and he looks. Go let Josh Hart sit on the bench for a minute, man. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. Can Josh Hart sit in the fourth quarter at all? Does he have to play the whole fourth quarter? Dope Genetic said candy and Gatorade, y'all. You know, I said I'm arguing with people all day about this. Sit his butt down. Look, man, we all love Josh Hart. This isn't about me saying, hey, we can't play Josh Hart. I love Josh Hart. I want him to play 25 plus minutes. But he came in the third quarter, and he has not sat back down. He came in the second quarter, and then he came in the first quarter and did not sit back down. Why does Josh Hart have to be the one guy who comes into the game and never has to sit back down? What sense does that make? DeLon Wright has played 9 minutes. 9, y'all. He's played 9 freaking minutes. He was very good in the first half. Yeah, he didn't knock down the open shots, but I'm sure he would here in the second half if you put him out there, Tibbs. Josh Hart's played 27 minutes so far. He is tied for second most played minutes. How does that happen? How does that happen? He is tied for the second most played minutes tonight. He's tied with Bridges, and he's tied with Brunson. He's played the same amount of minutes as Jalen Brunson. He's played the same amount of minutes as the guy who's got 30 points tonight, who's 11 for 16 from the field. He's got 2 turnovers, 3 fouls. And it's not like he hasn't done things positively tonight. He has been a positive tonight. But he vacillates so quickly on like, hell yeah, Josh Hart, too. What the hell are you doing, man? Which means you should probably limit his stints. Maybe don't play him in 15-minute stretches. Maybe don't play him 15 straight minutes. Maybe play him in 6 minutes stretches. And then pull him out. And then let him get a breather. And then let him talk to a coach. And then let him see how the game is going out. Then put him back in there to change the tenor of the game. Right? He's your chaos engine. You can't run your chaos engine the whole game. You can't do it. It's not smart. It's not good coaching. It's not good coaching. Yak said, protect the lead with Mitch. Wait longer. He can't come in with Hack Mitch. Yeah. But you know what? We come in with almost the exact same rotation, except Josh Hart remains in the game. The starters are back in, but Hart is in for Robinson. Brunson has it up top, pulls it back out as Drace Walker switches onto him. Now he's going to look to attack. Stop, turn, pivots. Ball knocked out of his hands. He dives onto it. And it's going to be a jump ball between Brunson and Walker. Kenny McLeod said, Tibbs doing Josh no favors, keeping him in. Zero. I love the way you phrased that, Kenny, because it's hard to even blame Josh Hart at a certain point. Because this just is who he is. But you have to be able to limit him, right? You have to be able to just be like, I got to take the sweets away from my kid. I can't have my kid continue to eat sweets all day. You have to be the adult in the room. You have to be the coach. Halliburton pocket pass to Turner, steps back for a 3 over Towns. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips down a rebound. Now he's going to bring it down, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it down. In the middle of the lane, stops, turns, kicks it out. Towns is the trailer, a straightaway 3. He sets his feet and fires. He can't get it to go. Neesmith with the rebound. They get it over to Walker. Walker's going to bring it down. Up top to Halliburton. Anunoby's going to pick him up. Halliburton up top. Gets it over to Walker. Walker down low to Turner. And right through the hands of Turner, going back to the Knicks. Josh Hart bringing it down against Nembhard. Hart has it up top. Dancing with it. Driving to his left. In the paint. Pump fake. Goes up. Draws the foul. Gets the and one. There you go, Josh. There you go, Josh. There you go, brother. Way to make a positive impact, my man. There you go. Now knock down your free throw, Big Josh. Knock down your free throw, Big Josh. I'm rooting for you, brother. I just need you to play better, my man. I just need you to play better. I'm rooting for you. You got to stop with the sloppiness. He misses the free throw. Come on, Big Josh. Halliburton has it up top, coming to his right off a couple of screens, steps back, pump fakes. Now back to Nesmith. Bridges switches on to Nesmith. They get it out to Halliburton. Halliburton, directing traffic, coming to his right off a Turner screen. Towns switches onto him. He steps back, sidestep, pump fakes, over to Walker, back to Halliburton in the paint, goes up off glass, can't get the layup to go. He's looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it down. Slow it down, JB. Slow down. Wait for your teammates to come back. There you go. There you go. Now he has it on the right wing. That's a point guard right there. It's a true point guard right there. Coming to his left off the Bridges screen. Hits Bridges, coming back door. Pump fake inside the Hart. Hart with the layup off glass. Gets it to go. The Nova connection, y'all. The Nova connection. There you go. There you go. Back up by 16. The Nova connection. Brunson, Bridges, pick and roll. Brunson coming down, hits Bridges, rolling to the basket. Bridges under the basket, hits Josh Hart, cuts to the middle. Josh Hart with a nice layup. There you go. There you go, Josh. There you go. We were talking down in your name. He heard us. He said, well, look what I got in store for y'all. Watch me. Watch me impact this game. Y'all want more? I'm going to give you more. And he's giving it to us. Now he's giving it to us. There we go. There we go, Josh. Close this one out. If you're going to be in the game, I need you to play better. And you're starting to turn it around, my man. You're starting to turn it around. I love to see it. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. We got half this quarter to go. We got all the momentum. Keep it going. Jay said that was a travel on Hallie and could have called the lay game. They could have called the travel. They could have called whatever. But I love the fact that the Knicks are not quitting on the play. They're staying in front of them, not allowing anything easy. All it takes is a little bit of ball pressure on Halliburton. All it took was to get him just a little uncomfortable was a little bit of ball pressure. That's all it took. That's all it took. And by the way, I want to show y'all this. Because there are people talking all the time about how Brunson's not a true point guard and Halliburton's a true point guard and look at the difference and this and that. I'm going to tell you this right now. Jalen Brunson ain't ever in his goddamn life, in his prime, ever putting up this garbage-ass stat line. 6 points, 5 assists in a closeout game, y'all. In a closeout game, he put up 6 points and 5 assists. That's the guy? That's the guy to some of y'all? That's the guy. That's the true point guard in the NBA. You're allowed to put up a stinker like that. Now, he's got 6.5 minutes to turn it around, but so far, he's getting his butt locked up. He's taking 6 shots tonight. If Jalen Brunson ever put up this stat line, ever in his life, ever put up this stat line, 6 points on 6 shot attempts? Man, never in his life. Never in his life will you ever see that. You know, I said, who's been locking up Hallie? Everybody. Everybody. It started with Mikal Bridges' ball pressure, and it's remained with Mikal Bridges' ball pressure. But they're communicating on defense. They're switching early. They're getting up into him. They're not allowing him to turn the corner. And most importantly is they're applying pressure. I keep saying Bridges' ball pressure. What he's really doing is he's just getting up into him, forcing him to turn his back to the defender, forcing him to protect the basketball out here. So he can't just dance with it out here, be really loose with the ball, handle it, start dancing with it, start getting a rhythm with the ball. Now I can pull up from 30 feet and feel no pressure from you guys. You know? All it takes is a little bit of pressure because all it does is just speed up your decision making. Right? Now Halliburton has to make a quick decision because Bridges is all over him. I can't just stand here with the ball. Now it's like, all right, Turner, come set the screen then. Screw it. Forget what I was about to call. Turner, come set the screen. Right? And now it's a high screen, and now Bridges can go under, spin off under it, stay in front of his man. And if Towns has to switch it, Towns has a much better job of guarding him when he's got a little bit more space to work with because Halliburton's not able to turn the corner on him. Here we go. See, Bridges guarding him full court. Halliburton bringing it down. See, he's got no time to call a play. They're applying full court pressure. Halliburton has it up top, coming off a double screen. Pocket pass to Turner, right through his hands. Out to Matherin. They swing it over to Nesmith. Nesmith, the left corner 3. He can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Bridges has it up top. Get it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Halliburton jets out. Now back over to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Being guarded by Halliburton. Brunson coming to his left. Over to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right. Down the lane. Fall away jumper in the paint. Gets it to go. 18-point lead. Keep building it. Keep building it up. Keep building it up. No lead is safe in the NBA. Keep building it up. Foot on the gas. Pocket pass to Turner down the lane. Almost gets stripped. Saves it out to Mathurin. And then the Knicks call a foul. Or the refs call a foul on the Knicks. And Bridges fouls him. Mathurin, a mid-range pull-up jumper, comes up short. Anunoby with the rebound off a good box out from Towns on Turner. Brunson bringing it down. He's saying, Bridges, get out of here. I got Nembhard on me. This is barbecue chicken right here. Backing him down. Blowing right past him. Middle of the lane. Leaves it off. Josh Hart kicks it out Anunoby. Anunoby left corner. Back to Towns. Steps out for the three. Siakam can't get out there. But Towns can't knock down the three. Home run pass down to Siakam. Catches. Pulls it back out. Now he's going to look to attack Bridges. Spins. Righty hook off glass. Gets it to go. Bridges bringing it down against Halliburton. Bridges has it up top. Let's go Knicks, chance in the Garden. Bridges gets it over to Towns. Towns up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his left. Driving it down. Mid-range pull-up jumper. JB gets it to go. The captain. Close it out, Cap. Close it out, Cap. Halliburton bringing it down. Coming to his left off a Turner screen. Crossing over to his right. Leaves it off for Siakam. Siakam driving to his left. Spins to his right. Spins back to his left. Blows right past Josh Hart. Lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips the rebound away from Mathurin. Excellent help defense from Anunoby. Josh Hart hit head to Anunoby. Anunoby has it up top. Dancing with it. Crosses over. Driving it down. Middle of the lane. Pump fake. Pump fake. Pump fake. Pump fake. Fall away jumper in the paint. Gets blocked. Josh Hart off in the rebound. Kicks it out. Bridges. Wide open right corner three. Line it up. Can't get it to go. Anunoby knocks the rebound into the air. Mathurin picks it up. Brunson, the lone defender. Josh Hart chasing. Mathurin Euro steps down the lane. Scoop lay with the left hand. Gets it to go. And it's 104-88. Under 4 to go. Josh Hart bringing it down. 16-point lead. Josh Hart has it up top. Hart gets it over to Brunson, being guarded by Siakam on a switch. Over to Hart. Hart. Back to Brunson. Shot clock winding down. Behind the back. Spins. Gets it over to Hart. Shot clock winding down. And Josh Hart throws it away again, man. Just shoot that shot. There's no time on the shot clock to even look to pass it, man. You got to shoot that. They get over to Siakam looking to attack Towns, and they call a foul on Towns. And a foul on the floor. That's 5 fouls on Towns. Get Mitchell Robinson in the game now. Get Big Mitchie in there. Or Deuce. Or Deuce. Toppin's going to sub in. Timeout from the Knicks. 3:20 to go, y'all. 3:20 to go. Game's not over yet. Game's not over yet. Just as that said, Josh, 31 minutes. No way he's played 31 minutes. I feel like he's played more than 31 minutes. Let's look at it. Look at it together. Go through the box scores. Go through the box scores. Josh Hart's played 31 minutes. Josh Hart's played 31 minutes, man. 31 minutes. Like 7 minutes too many. Like 7 minutes too many, man. Sorry, Love said, Big Mitch, please. He ain't coming in. He ain't coming in. Tibbs ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. Jay said, let's put the go energy out there. We need to focus and bring this home. You know what lineup's going to end it, man. We know what lineup is going to end it. I just got to hope that they're able to pull it out, that they play well enough to pull it out. That's all I can hope for. That's all I can hope for, because Tibbs is not going to make an adjustment. He's not. 3.5 minutes. 16-point lead. They get it into Halliburton. Catches. Pump fakes. Pulls it all the way out. 1-on-1 against Towns. Crossing over to the basket. Righty layup. Gets it to go. Brunson hit ahead to Hart. Hart bringing it down against Siakam. Has it up top. Josh Hart spins. Coming to his left. And a foul on Siakam. Silly foul from Siakam, but nobody's in the bonus yet. So it's just side out of bounds for the Knicks. Well, racking it up, getting us closer into the bonus. Brunson will inbound it. Brunson gets it in the Bridges. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Towns. Towns with the ball, up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Matherin. Coming to his left off the Town screen, over to Bridges. Bridges driving it down, middle of the lane, up top to Josh Hart. Extra pass, Anunoby, wide open right corner three. Can't get it to go, man. What happened to OG's corner threes? Loose ball, fighting for it. Towns knocks it loose, and Josh Hart able to pick it up. Gets it over to Towns. Towns pump fakes, blows by to the baseline, goes up. And one for big Towns. Flex on him, Towns. Flex on him, Towns. Too big, too strong, too talented. Can't guard me. I'm going to the basket. I'm getting my layup. Whether you foul me or not, I'm getting my layup. Towns going to go to the foul line for one more. Susan said this is cardiac Knicks time. It's never easy. Never easy with our Knicks. Matherin subbing out. Siakam subbing out. Interesting. Toppin is in. Walker is in. Shepard is in. Nembhard is in. McConnell is in. Looks like Carlisle is waving the white flag. Interesting. Weird. Carlisle is waving the white flag. Towns misses the free throw. McConnell bringing it down. Under 3 to go. Hands it off to Toppin. Toppin's going to fire straight away 3. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart grabs the rebound. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. They bring 2. They get it over to Hart. Trying to force turnovers. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to Bridges. Comes to the basket. Leaves it off for Towns. Towns a big dunk. Great ball movement from the Knicks. But this one's over. Carlisle waved the white flag. They don't have anybody that could kill you from 3. Too bad. Too bad. But Nembhard's going to step back for a 3 over Hart. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. And now we're under 2 minutes, and this should be a safe place, y'all. Crowd is on their feet, serenading their heroes. Brunson directing traffic. Being guarded by Jarace Walker. Knicks up by 18 with 1:45 to go. And we're going to send this back to Indiana, man. Going to send it back to Indiana. Brunson a step back 3. Can't get that to go. Towns an offensive rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Toppin with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Hands it off to Walker. Walker a pull-up 3. Just kind of chucks it up there and airballs it. Here we go. Here we go. Something to build off of, man. Something to build off of. Listen, man. Get 1 in Indiana. Get 1 in Indiana. Force a Game 7 in the Garden. You get 1 in Indiana, and you force a Game 7 in the Garden. Right? Indiana's hostile territory. But you won 1 before. You won on the road in this series before. So you win 1 game in Indiana. You force a Game 7 in the Garden. 1 game at a time. We talked about it. 1 game at a time. MBM said, I think Hallie is hurt. I don't want to hear that, man. Was he hurt when he dropped 31 and 15? Or do we only have to talk about when he's hurt because he has 7 points and 5 assists tonight? Clayton with the Let's Go Knicks. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. You know, I said Hallie had 59 points, rebounds, and assists last game. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is just the classic case of Tyrese Halliburton. He's phenomenal one night, and then the next night, he's MIA. Just as that said, 20 apiece for Cat and JB and Shaq and Kobe. I mean, they're the modern day Shaq and Kobe. Shaman will inbound it. Looks like the Knicks got their reserves in as well. McBride will bring it down against Nembhard. We got McBride, Achua, Shamit, Anunoby, and Hart. Even in a blowout, Tibbs can't take Josh Hart out of the game. Even at the end of the game where you got the reserves in, it's still going to leave Josh Hart in there. Achua, a fall-away baseline jumper. Johnny Furphy with the rebound. And now the crowd is going to give him the Knicks in 7 chant. Thomas Bryant, the left corner 3. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Anunoby knocks into the air. Shepard able to recover it. Up top to Walker. Walker. Inside to Thomas Bryant. Foul by Achua. 48 seconds to go. NBM said, see you all on Saturday. Yeah, we got tomorrow off. No Western Conference games because Minnesota got smoked out of the gym. So we got nothing going on tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday. Saturday, 8 o'clock. Saturday, 8 o'clock. DeLon Wright is in the game. And guess what? Josh Hart remains in as DeLon Wright comes up with the steal. Shu is going to bring it down over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to Euro step down the lane and gets fouled. There you go, Josh. Josh, give us the 20-point lead, brother. Give us the 20-point lead. We deserve it. Keenan Hart said, will any reporter ever ask Tibbs why he's playing Josh Hart 35-plus minutes when he's not playing well? They did, Keenan Hart. They did. They did. His answer was, I like Josh Hart's energy and rebounding and defense. That was his answer. Hart knocks down the first one. Hey, Hazy said, I'm telling you, we're the better team. Yeah. I mean, I think it's really close. Josh Hart misses a free throw. McBride intentionally fouls Shepard to get my man Ariel Hugporty in the game. I think it's really close. I'm with you. I think the Knicks are a slightly better team overall. And the edge happens to fall in line with the Pacers for the most part. They got the better coach. Carlisle has coached circles around Tom Thibodeau in this series. Played in, appreciate you. You have a good night as well, my man. At least we could all go to bed with smiles on our faces. Mark said it's official. We won the trade. Yes, it is, Mark. Yes, it is. It's official. It's officially official. Minnesota only made it to Game 5 of their conference finals. The Knicks, they're going to force a Game 6. Off of the back, partly, of Karl Anthony Towns. McBride has it up top, and we're just going to wind down the clock. No, he's going to come off a Hugporty screen. Get Hugporty a basket, McBride. Shoves it down low to Hugporty. Yes, sir, Deuce. Way to be a point guard, Deuce. Shoves it over to Hugporty for playoff points. Nembhard's going to drive it down and get a layup. And DeLon Wright will dribble out the clock. And that is it. Knicks pull out the victory. 111-94. And that is gonna do it, y'all. Russell Field said chestnut checkers. Hey, I'd prefer not going down 3-1. But you force a Game 6 in Indiana, and your whole mentality has to be you got 4 quarters to steal 1 in Indiana. All you got to do is steal 1. You win the game in Indiana. You force a Game 7 in the Garden. Anything could happen, my man. Anything could happen at that point. Sean Collins said, glad to see you get one more game listening to you, Sheffy. Hey, look. Don't let them celebrate in the Garden, man. Don't let them celebrate in the Garden. Way to get them up out of here. Pack them up. Got them out. Nice, easy win tonight for the most part. Obviously, they were playing extremely hard, and it wasn't easy. But easy in terms of They built up a nice lead. They led wire to wire. They never chased the Pacers at any point in this game. They applied some pressure. And they got a fairly easy win overall tonight, especially in comparison to other games in this series, which have been a dogfight to the very end. Brunson ends the night with 32. 32, 5-5. Sharon McLean said, winning every quarter. Absolutely, Sharon. Absolutely. Every quarter starts 0-0. Every quarter starts 0-0. Kenny McLeod said, live to fight another day. Bridges ends the night with 12. Anunoby with 11. 1 for 7 from 3 from OG Anunoby yet again. Like, brother, knock down these open threes, man. They're open. They're open, man. You got to knock them down. 11 for Anunoby. 24 from Towns. 24 and 13 from Towns. 6 from Big Mitch. I thought Big Mitch was fantastic tonight. A steal, 2 blocks. He was all over the place. He was fantastic. He had a great stretch in that third quarter. It was fantastic. And then, precariously, we never saw him again. He's stuck at 20 minutes per game because Josh Hart's got to get his 34. Great coaching tips. Great coaching. Josh Hart, it was a mixed bag. It was a mixed bag. But you know what? When we needed him most, Josh Hart came through for us. So shout out Josh Hart, 12 and 10, got his double-double. McBride came off the bench. Solid minutes to produce McBride. 5 points, 2 assists, only 18 minutes. I'd like to see a little bit more. Same with DeLon Wright. Had 0 points, but had nice 3 assists. Had a steal. He was solid defensively. Shamit was fantastic defensively. 5 points from him. Even Precious Achiuwa in his 6 minutes came in. It was solid, man. He was solid. He was solid. Now we got Game 6 in Indiana, and you live to fight another day. And here we go, man. Here we go. Here we go. You know, I said Harden -1 and an 18-point win. I believe he's the only player, Deuce with a -3, but that's because Deuce plays all his minutes with Josh Hart. Because Tibbs doesn't believe in subbing out Josh Hart. But he's the only player in the negative in a 17-point win. The only player. I mean, Brunson and Towns are plus 26 for Towns, plus 18 for Brunson, like plus 15 for Anunoby, plus 13 for Bridges. Like, everybody was in the positive. Except for Josh Hart. Except for Josh Hart. That's, you know, we got 2 eyes, man. We got 2 eyes. Well, that's going to be it, y'all. We're going to be back. We're going to be back on Saturday, and I believe it's an 8 o'clock start time. I believe they're all at 8. Right? They're all at 8. Yep, 8 o'clock start time. It'll be the last day of May. It'll be, if the Knicks can force a Game 7, guys, if the Knicks can force a Game 7, they will have officially played into June. They will have officially played into June basketball. I have never witnessed my team play into June. The official final month of the NBA season. And the Knicks will be playing basketball in June. This is a great time to be a Knicks fan. Hopefully they can shock the world 1 quarter at a time, 1 game at a time, force a Game 7, pull off the impossible, and let's go take on the Thunder and shock the world, y'all. So, 1 thing at a time. 1 thing at a time. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Kinahara, Justice's dad, Susan, the dog catcher, Sam Cooper, Clayton Chance, David. He said, are you doing the finals no matter who's in? Probably, David. Yes. You know what? Yes, I am going to do the finals. Same way we did the Western Conference, we did every game, we're going to do the finals. Jay, Kay Hazy, Susan, of course, AP, Sam Cooper, I think I said it already. I appreciate you. Sharon McLean, Eamon Owis. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Madrasi Travel Channel. Until next time, I'll see y'all on Saturday night, 8 o'clock, Game 6 on the road. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Until next time, y'all. Remember, brush your teeth before bed. Get a good night's sleep. Stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Bye.